It's like I fucking hate it, man. That shit pissed me off.
I mean, it can piss you off, and I completely understand what you're saying, and I agree with it on paper, but it's like,
In
I want to focus
practice,
on the
I agree
reasons
with
why. I
myself.
want to focus on the reasons why we are losing the games, and this
It's
is
like
not why.
literally,
I think
literally try
what
picking a bunch of fucking pos ones and then just putting them in the like worst matchups imaginable where they just can't do anything, and also take away their support. All right, word.
I feel okay. Fickle, I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I don't even think that matters because they just want to AFK farm anyways. If their lane is like whatever and it's slightly worse, but they only end up like 7k versus 8k at 9 minutes, did it really matter?
Yes,
Why?
because
The
our
impact you can have
towers
with
were
is,
basically dead.
yeah, we
Because
had
we had to keep
0
rotating to
towers.
death. The reason that we're down gold
Uh-huh.
is like one of the major reasons is because we have to keep rotating to Deathy's lane to try and alleviate pressure off of his tower because Shiv's bitching him out because it's fucking Shiv versus Lash. Like you could maybe tie it if you dodged every knife. That's just unrealistic. It's just not feasible.
Yeah, we rotated to give him fucking lockets. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, we
like,
were
It
literally
wasn't-
rotating to give him
Okay.
lockets.
We did it. We did that
Bro,
once. That
just-
was like,
I
You
thought
did,
you were
you did
focused
it
on the wrong
once.
thing, to be honest.
Dude,
We're
if
definitely
you want a
focusing on
fucking
the wrong
two trick,
thing.
like it'd be fine. But like,
okay,
you have
here,
a
this is
fucking,
what I
like,
think. I think yes,
like a
we could have
two-trick,
played
bro.
better, but the fact, like, we just can't downplay the fact that we put our lanes
You
like
cannot
fucking shit.
pick.
We're just
I think
we're
that-
downplaying it
hold
right
on,
now.
hold on. Like, I think it's like, are we? If we're talking about this game, that's like one thing we can look at. Like, okay, it's not as if we could have like solved this problem yesterday and we would have been fine today. If this is something that as a team, like we want to look at, like, okay, we need to like alleviate this because it does feel like we're sort of twisting ourselves with like characters that we play and where we want to play them, right? Like, it's not great to hear somebody say, if we put this player, it doesn't matter who it is, if we put this player in a solo lane, we lose. That's not great to hear just before an official, right? But that's not something that we can necessarily just fix instantly. That's something to like look at like Thursday onwards, right? Like the long-term thing. And I think everybody would agree, like, okay, yeah, like we need to actually sit down and be like, do we want to have dedicated solo laners? Yes or no? If yes, then how do we approach it? What kind of characters are they expected to play? What do we do about if Defi wants to play Lash? Do we like make the exception of moving him into a duo lane and put somebody else there? But obviously we have the issue of just like, if we scrim this week, like if we have somebody else go in that slot, like it might not even matter. Say if Scout does go to Llamelod and we get a solo lane player that plays a lot of those Mouse 1 characters, Gucci can flex over to different stuff because he has been a flexible player in the past. Problem solved, right? Like, it's frustrating to go into an official feeling limited in a sense, but like every team has like limitations and shit that they need to fix. Like, considering our situation, like we did really fucking well.
I'm gonna be honest. I like to be optimistic. I like the fact that like you're trying to like bring that sort of optimism, but I think just the moment we said what were our lanes were, we just crippled ourselves because we just have like no momentum. I think what Fickle is saying is 100% correct, and what Deathy is saying is also correct. Like we were even at 10 minutes. Sure, that is correct. But our momentum on the map doesn't really exist. So past the lane, sure, we went even, or we're like neutral in our lanes, or like we take a tower, doesn't matter. Like we have no momentum because of the way we're all set up. Sure, we can move around on the map, but I can't just leave my solo lane and then go blue when I'm in yellow. I fucked up. I should have been in purple. That's on me, but like just me in a solo, it just sucks. I have more practice with Spirit Warden in a duo anyway. So I just whipped out Gun Warden because I don't even have a fucking build for him anymore. I just did my super old one. Like, it just sucked. It didn't feel good at all for me.
Also,
it felt terrible.
Can we look at the tower damage at 10 minutes too? I feel like we're just looking at gold. It's really fucking troll. Like, I know for a fact that we were down on tower damage because all of left side was shoved into our tower the entire game.
Yeah, we only took 2 guardians at like after laning stage, so
yeah,
obviously.
We have no.
Yeah, but that's not.
Bro.
That's
like
just an us problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
literally in the match, I can tell you right now, we had no fucking tempo. Like it didn't exist. They ran the game after lane.
Yeah,
We got
I felt
2 towers,
fucking
and
so
that's
useless.
it. Yeah, like after lane, the game was over.
Yeah,
it was
felt
literally
like
over.
after lane, they had so much pressure. They had like
What?
they had got every other urn, held it, and then I couldn't
Okay.
kill for anything.
Hear me out. If the game was over after lane, how come the souls were perfectly even until like 15 minutes where we fucked up the first urn just off execution? Like, what are we saying?
Well, I'll go back and look at it, but I can
I don't
tell
like
you
being
how
backfooted
it
from minute
felt.
0.
Okay, but it's gonna happen.
That happens in a MOBA where you
happen.
have drafts that
No,
do
no,
different
it's fine.
things, bro.
Chill,
We
chill,
have a
chill,
greedier draft
chill.
because we
No,
have
no, no,
Warden, Ivy. Like, obviously, we're not gonna be on the front foot after 5 minutes. That's just our draft. We have Warden Pocket. We're scaling.
Yeah, we
that's
have Gun,
true.
Warden, and a
Yeah.
side lane.
And it's not just like,
No,
okay,
it's
obviously
okay.
I see what you're saying in this scenario, but to say like, I don't want to be on the back foot after laning stage, that's literally how MOBAs work. When you draft heroes, they do different things. They have different spikes. They have different timings that this draft revolves around. Paradox
Yeah,
can
I
swap
play
someone,
MOBAs,
but
I
if we
know.
don't have the damage for that, it doesn't matter, right? So clearly our draft revolves around Warden scaling into the late game and like Pocket Lash Paradox carrying the mid to late or early to
Okay,
mid,
let's put
right?
him really far away from the farm then and let him get denied for free.
Okay, dude.
What do you mean denied for free, bro? I've played Warden solo lane dozens of times. I would never get denied by Wraith. I promise you. It's a fully playable matchup.
It did. It happened to me all the time. Like he
Yeah,
was
I'm
denying
just-
half my.
This is
Yeah,
besides the
it's
point,
just-
anyways. This is completely
Yeah,
besides
I
the
feel like
point.
it's irrelevant.
We're just not setting people up in a way
No,
that makes sense.
like all I'm hearing from this conversation is that there's 2 different philosophies at play, and none of them are mixing well at all. And it's like it's just leading to like a bad conversation with nothing happening.
Fair
like,
enough.
We're all
Yeah,
throwing
I agree
shit
with
at a
that.
fucking wall, and
Yeah,
it's
that's fair.
actually brain dead. Like I talked to this to people individually already that our philosophies as like individual players is completely different, and we've yet to have a proper conversation to be able to like fully understand. Okay. I
That's fair.
think Fickle and both you, Deathy, have the correct ideas about the game, but they're not mixed at all, and it's fucking horseshit when I just hear you two like argue. It's so
true.
fucking brain dead. Like it is,
Yeah, I
it is the
don't
most
believe in,
useless
like,
combo of words
flexibility.
out of both of you. It's like just understand where you're both coming from and then figure it the fuck out.
I think
'Cause
it's
it's
just
that's
one
fair.
side
Nothing.
believes in flexibility, and I just believe in like optimal perfection one certain way.
Yeah, well, you're a lot more systematic. Deathy is a lot more contextual. Like he's more in like in game, which I think is correct to have both, but
Mhm.
they're both mismatched because you both have a different viewpoint and you're trying to attack a different like the same problem, but you just have different views. It's so bad.
That's
Like, it's
true.
so fucking
Like,
ass.
which is
No, you're right.
fine. Like, it's
No,
fine.
you're right.
To, like, that's what makes this team like click in a sense because we all have like genuinely different backgrounds of like games, right? Nobody is realistically the same.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's necessarily what like we come from different
But
backgrounds.
obviously,
in
we do
games,
need to
more
like
of
come
just,
to
we-
like a resolution.
Yeah,
Of
we
course,
we
that's the
have-
thing. Yeah, that's
that
the thing
has
we're missing.
been this is the team's biggest issue. This is the problem we needed to fix a while ago.
Mhm.
And now it's like we have a lot more time. I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but
That's true.
like I'm sure our roster will look
I
different.
do have a sub for Thursday, Sunday, Monday.
Do we have
it's-
scrims tomorrow?
Yes, kind of like, but I let them. I said like I'll let you know by the time I go to bed tonight to Merc and also the fucking
surely we can
TF2
get someone.
retirement home.
Uh,
Yeah, we got
my
Zara.
my first scrim with them will be Friday, so if you need me
We got
Thursday,
who?
I'll play.
We got Zara.
Oh, Zara. Okay, sick.
You all need
But
a
I
team
like gave him
captain,
the full. I gave him the full download as well, just for like full disclosure for Scout. I sort of said like, "You'll try." Like, what I don't want to do is like poach somebody. I know Dash isn't available, but I don't want to like poach Dash and then Merc's team cat scrim and they have to pay. Like, I'd rather just go. Let's just grab somebody, even if it's for this week, even if it's like we scrim with Zero and he's like, I don't want to do it because stream's blown up or whatever. And then Scout does go Lamb Lords, then you know, like I don't want to fuck up over. I don't want to be a home wrecker to other teams just because we're getting home wrecked ourselves, you know.
Yeah, I understand that. I think that's like
Sorry.
respectable and like understandable. Don't be sorry. You're completely fine. Honestly,
Yeah, it's perfectly valid. Yeah.
I think if anyone had that kind of like position or chance, I would have take it. I would have 100% take it. Like, like no offense to anyone. Like, just like I want to win.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
feel like right now, in like the current state, like we didn't display that we're valuable enough. So
I still really like you guys, by the way. Like, all
I
of you.
disagree
This
with
is-
that, Sully. I think it's just like
I do think we can win. I do believe
I
it.
think until like we figure out these issues and we're able to like find some sort of cohesion with like our viewpoints, like we're gonna just like be in a like conundrum of just like eating shit. Because
I like
that's
eating
literally
shit.
that's literally what's happening. That's what's been happening for like
yeah.
the past like week or two.
You
I
say
don't
that
get what's so
though.
different. What was so different about this Scrim against Hydra where you fucking dominated in this one? Like,
We're not respecting what we want to do in our draft. We're drafting things that we don't actually want to play. We pick Mirage and then we put it duo, and then after the game we're like, well, why are we putting Mirage duo and Warden
Because we're
solo?
too
Well, this is
trash,
what we
like,
drafted, so why are we
obviously.
drafting that?
it's there's more than that though. I feel like even so we could have.
Well,
done,
obviously
like, what
there's
was-
more than that, but
yeah.
like this is
Okay,
point
here's
one,
the
right?
thing. I mean,
Yeah.
every game of Deadlock is different, right? There's a very clear breaking point that happened in the game versus Melee Creeps. You can watch the replay, you can find exactly what happened. I mean, the two breaking points are Urn 1 and Urn 2. Like, Fickle was correct when he said the Urns were the breaking points. And what happened between Urn 1 and Urn 2 also, where they progressively got a bigger lead because we weren't efficient. So that whole period of the game, if you want to know what happened, it's then. But the reality is, once you get mid-boss and you have like a 15-20k lead, it's very difficult to come back. And so against Hydra Nation, we never let them get into that position in the first place. That was the difference. I agree that we have a lot of issues that we need to fix when it comes to drafting, etc., etc. The reality is, I think that there's hundreds of ways to play the game, most of which haven't even been thought about or discovered yet. And that's my philosophy, and that's why obviously Fickle and I have disagreements, because I think Fickle, you know, you have your way of viewing things and you want to be optimal according to your way of viewing things. I want to be optimal according to what each individual player on my team wants. So that's where we disagree, basically.
I think if you think about it, I almost feel like when we're talking about like the Urn and like moments in the game that we get wrong, I feel it's like when you're a 5-year-old and you get like sentience, you know what I mean? Like I think we're getting a lot better at just being like, okay, we know where we fucked up. It wasn't just we took a bad fight here, we took a bad fight. It's like conceptually, big picture, we fucked up on this aspect. Whether it was like the lane, even when we scrimmed against Bigger Brolic, where it's just like you've got Fickle saying about like the draft of like, okay, I know not to draft in this particular way. Everybody sort of say it wasn't the draft's fault, but it's good that Fickle's like, okay, this is like what I can think of. This is how I want to do it. And then everybody else was like, okay, we wanted to play this specific way, and it was punished in this other way. We know that now. We can like connect the dots a bit more. But like, fuck, you can't say that like we're stuck in shit when like comparing this loss to last week's against Llamalod's is just because I feel like the Llamalod's game was like just every bit was shit. Like we had bits of leads and we just fucked it up. Here, like we were behind, you could like slightly, it didn't matter. We knew what we kind of needed to do in order to get back into it, and we just couldn't. Like they played really well to not give us any opportunities. They played really disciplined stuff. And again, like I don't want to look at Scrimbooks too much, but like we fucking beat Hydra Nation today. Like, and it wasn't like they just felt that they were just sacking the scrim for whatever reason, right? Like maybe they weren't playing super seriously. Maybe they were like not like focusing too much because it was more of a warm up for us. But regardless, like we still played well. We were behind and we came back. We had a lead, got punished, but was still able to bounce back as a result. And I think that we made really good team decisions around the map. Comms were better. Just team play and synergy was better.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, we did have a small victory, even though we lost in the official and Scrimbucks don't matter. But also, like, you know, in the history of this team, that is literally the first map we've ever taken against Hydra Nation since this team has been formed in, like, August 20th.
I mean, that was my personal ever first victory against Hydra Nation.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
same.
mean, for everybody it was.
Actually, no, I had one on Llama Lords a while back.
Okay, buddy.
And the
Oh,
closest was like a week ago, right? Where it's
Yeah,
like
realistically, we're
don't
consistently getting closer than we have ever been to beating these teams. Yeah, we just got shit on by melee creeps, but like, yeah.
They've also improved a fuck ton. I feel like they're really.
Melee creeps is really good. Like if you think melee creeps is not good, you're just Capachungus. I think they have a really good chance of beating Hydronation.
I'm actually favoring them. I think.
Yeah,
I think Hydronation's still
Melee Creeps
favorites,
will
but
probably
yeah.
win.
I personally am favoring them because Hydronation doesn't have enough practice.
Yeah, I feel like
With Lord Nim.
probably win, maybe.
Yeah, I think
Alright, I'll
now's
do
the
predictions
time,
for
if
my
anything.
chat.
Because Lord and Nem's still new to the team. They're still figuring it out. If now's the time to beat them, if anything, is what I mean. They definitely can.
I think melee creeps got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quig and DMB are homies from Smite. Well, Quig's no longer on Hydronation, so. Oh, melee creeps. Wait,
Yeah,
Salty's
go.
on melee creeps. Deathy's on melee creeps. Holy fuck.
Holy shit! Wait,
Wait,
I'm
Salty,
only
when?
left.
Yeah, wait, Salty, when?
Wait,
Wait.
who let me on, guys?
Sorry,
bro?
guys. Melee creeps is
Let me
becoming the
on,
new
guys.
Hydronation. They picked
yeah.
up me, Salty, and Goober, and we're gone.
Genuinely, there is a chance for melee creeps to beat Hydronation here, from what we've
Oh,
just seen,
100%,
and from all of
100%.
the shit that's happened here. So like,
I mean, I don't know if you've seen the scrim screenshots, but like melee creeps like kind of farms Hydronation.
Yeah, they
yeah,
kind of farm
exactly. Like, and fucking like, we played well against them. We just like, it was one of those games where like, I've never heard us after a scrim, 3 people or official, 3 people go, I don't really know what went wrong there. That's like genuinely a good thing because retroactively we can look back at that game and like find out stuff. It's not just we lost because we made some brain dead decisions here. It's like we played well and we still lost. Like fucking Deathy will tell you. Anybody that does any coaching content will tell you the best games to actually learn from are the ones that are super duper close. Not us getting fucking found by Hydronation sub 20 minutes. You know.
I feel like also like I look for the like the fucking what's it called? Me saying catching waves, just like something to blame because I feel like there wasn't anything I could figure out. Maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
Because realistically, there's only 2 times that game I remember where I caught a wave I didn't want to catch, and it really wasn't that big of an issue.
Lafa kills average, wave 1.
Wait, average got
two.
pitched. Oh no.
True.
The
Got
final
buried.
thing I want to say before I like potentially go to bed, like I'm just fucking high on adrenaline now, so I might not be able to. It did take me doing a 40-minute presentation to talk about like a concept of the game before we started really doing it. And I'm not saying that like, oh, you guys didn't listen to me. I mean it more as a sense of like exactly what Deathy said about this is like a problem. How do we fix it? I do feel like how do we like with the problem with like roles and how we want to set ourselves up in the future, like that is a conversation we need to have, but I do think it always kind of gets pushed along. Like we kick the can along the road with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
And so like with this, like regardless of what Scout does, I think it's good to have like a conversation of like revisiting like roles to an extent, because we've tried playing like always have a solo laner, like we want Salty on like a secondary carry. Like I think we need to have a bit more of a conversation because I do feel that there is an overlap, because there is an element to me of like Scout is a fucking phenomenal paradox and we don't get to put him on it because Goober's playing it. And it's,
Exactly,
it's like Goober's not bad at paradox, but it's like you got Viscous, you got all of this other stuff, and it feels to me like I'm sort of looking at the draft and I'm going, I would move this player over to this and I'd have them playing that, and it's like everybody feels like they're not on their like I'm better character, you know what I mean?
I feel like we're trying to force the fact that we have roles a bit too hard. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like
roles
in
can be
this
a
draft
thing,
we
but-
did kind of the opposite, no?
Yeah, we did the opposite.
We didn't force the rolls very hard. I agree at first that we were forcing the rolls
Oh, yeah,
too hard.
not the scrim. I mean this game, no.
But
That's not the case this game.
Yeah. I had the conversation with I forget if it was Salty or Gucci or whatever, but I was like, I think it's really, really great that we have a more systematic approach. But I think now the next step is like bringing the systematic approach to our strengths. And so I do agree that I do want Scout on the Paradox, you know. I do want Salty on you know the GT or the Mo or the Shiv or whatever he wants to play at that time, right? I do want me on the Lash. It's just how do we make it work? And I completely understand Fickle's perspective of like, hey, according to Lash's kid and what he wants to accomplish in a game, he is much better in a dual lane. We should put him in a dual lane according to blah blah blah. And I fully agree with that point, but I think that there are ways to circumvent it in order to use our team strengths, at least short term, and we can fix it. And ideally, obviously, should we be putting Lash in a dual lane? Yes, but like, is Lash solo lane the reason that we are losing games? Like, I personally don't think so.
No. But I think it is like you can
But it's
sum
like-
it up with just what somebody put in chat, of just like giving LeBron the ball. Like I think you're so much more impactful, Defi, when you're duo laning as Lash. Not that your solo lane is bad, it's just like I feel like the one thing throughout the history of the team that we've had to rely on is you just kind of rallying the troops and be like, we're going for this fight, like engaging with it. And like
having you stuck in a solo always feels bad. I honestly would have much rather shoved Fickle into a side lane and been like, "Yo, sack that shit."
Yeah, but I mean more for laning specifically.
We can do that. We can do that. Like, what I'm saying is, I'm open to trying all sorts of different solutions. Like, for me, basically, it's always about fixing the highest reward things, right? That's exactly what I do with the people that I coach, right? I'm like, hey, we can analyze every little mistake that you make. What's the thing that if we fix it, it's going to give us the biggest advantage? And I'm going to be honest, I don't really think at this point that it's the laning anymore. I don't think that's where we get the highest level of reward. I understand Fickle's point of saying, on paper, this is an issue and we should fix it. And if we fix it, we will be better. 100% right. But is it the highest reward item? It's like, it's like when I worked in business, I had we used EOS or whatever, which is like a system to like evaluate like problems or whatever, and you'd put like a bunch of like problems and then you'd like rate the problems and like you'd look at like the solutions, and basically you would go like, okay, like which problem is the most impactful to us right now, and like let's fix this one, and then the other ones are like kind of on the back burner. That's the way I see it.
I think it's also a little bit like with Zera playing, because Zera like is a mouse one solo lane like player typically, as far as I've been told. It provides a window for Gucci to move over to play more duo lane, but I think the problem that I guess you were like, I'd be curious on your opinion on this, Gucci, as well. Like, this isn't me calling you out or anything, it's just more like this is what I'm thinking, and I don't know if it's right. It's like, we sort of brought you in as a solo lane mouse one player, and now you're not as comfortable solo laning, but you're still pretty much not only playing mouse one characters, but you get what I mean, right? It's sort of like you're in between two things. And again, it's not to say that you can't play a mouse one, Haze, Wraith, whatever in a duo lane, but it is like, it's not just Fickle copying Hydronation's like roles or whatever. A lot of teams will have their kind of like left clicky Wraith Infernus character in a solo lane for the most part. And so like, I'm curious on that from your perspective, like how you're feeling with it.
I don't know. It might be fine. Just depends. Like, is he like literally only mouse one? He can only play Haze and Furnace,
he's pretty
right?
flexible. That's the other side of it as well, right? Like, we can have another pretty flexible player who can play whatever. But I also want to make sure that if he comes into the team, that it's like, okay, these are the characters we would want you to play. But I don't want it to feel like there's not so much stepping on eggshells, but like, for example, with Scout, he's like, I'd prefer to be in duo lane, I'd prefer to be on Paradox, but like, I can play whatever, you know, I'll do whatever the team needs. But is that setting him up to be the best? And it's the same with like Goober, and it's the same with Salty. Like, it feels a little bit like the dream situation is there is like, I'll just solo lane, I'll play fucking whatever in the solo lane.
Honestly, if he plays Mirage, I think it doesn't matter.
I'm pretty sure. Like, he is another Deathy from what I can tell. I was watching him a bit this morning because he started streaming at 4 a.m. his time.
Me?
Which was weird.
Why is he me?
Is he EU?
No, he's on. I think he's actually. He's either Central or Mountain Time.
I will say one thing.
At odd time.
I will say one thing is that if you watch like EU, and I know EU gets memed on a fair amount for players like Wazastra or whatever, but one thing in EU is every team has a very clear draft identity that is like fairly unique to them, right? Like, we'll see teams like Prio GT, right, over and over, and like, sure, they got smashed, right, but surely they're doing that for a reason. Yeah, and sure, they got smashed, right, but I don't really think it was a draft issue if we're being real. But like, it's like, you won't see that. And in NA, it very much feels like people just kind of like tier list it, and I think we fall into that a little bit. And I don't really believe in the tier list approach to drafting.
Not for us right now, yeah.
Not for us.
Because it's
not for us ever.
It works
I think
for
because
Hydronation because they are so flexible.
The thing is,
all that shit.
I mean, kind of, yeah. And is it gonna work for Hydronation? We'll see this game or whatever. But like, I think, like, at the end of the day, you do want like the most broken heroes or whatever, right? As you get more heroes, I mean, it's gonna be like Dota, right? There's always gonna be like that hero of the patch that's like super flexible and like kind of broken, that's gonna be drafted like 99% of the time. You know, that's gonna be 1 or 2 heroes, and we're gonna need to have players who play those. But like realistically, as far as like the majority of heroes, you know, you're gonna want to poke like, okay, Gucci, like, what do you want to play in this game? And especially since the difficulty of execution in this game is much higher than Dota, like much higher for heroes. It's like much harder to play a shit ton of heroes and be very, very good at them.
I'll be honest, even in, I think, Dota and every MOBA, even the regions have their own metas, so it's kind of like, I forget what the term is, but it's like a bad habit to be like, oh, we need to just pick the strongest heroes and whatever, because the strongest hero of the patch isn't always the strongest hero for your team.
I mean,
you have the best player of some character. I mean, other than Shiv, because that guy's just God, but like
when we have
realistically, you don't just go tier list and pick your S tiers.
Yeah,
you don't pick your S tiers followed by A tiers followed by B tiers. You pick like what's good for your team, what's good for your draft. So I agree with that. You pick like the 1 or 2 OP heroes, but sometimes straight up those heroes aren't even the right heroes for your team. If you have the best GT player to ever exist, like in the universe, you're gonna first pick him GT. Doesn't matter if Shiv is the best hero ever, because this GT guy is just gonna roll it.
Apparently it's because Kenny only plays 2 heroes. He only plays like, if a player on a top EU team can only play 2 heroes, is it really that big of an issue, right? You know what I mean? And that's why
that's literally SCA Dota.
No, and that's why I agree with Fickle's like sentiment of frustration, because Fickle has a vision for the draft, and you know, you Gucci are kind of a problematic player in his vision for the draft, right? Because not like that you're problematic as a player, but like what you want to achieve differs, like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to like insult, I'm just saying the way like what you want to achieve like differs from what he wants to achieve in the draft, because he basically wants to put your characters in the solo lane at all costs, right?
Yeah.
And that's where like that's a big problem for us.
Yeah, it's like, are we playing to improve our like team, like the draft, the flexibility and stuff, or like are we playing to win? And like in officials, yeah, you want to draft to win. And I think that's exactly where I think the problem comes between like the vision of how to do a draft. Because Fickle's doing is like play to win the draft as if on paper we'd be the better team. Or like at least somewhat suitable for our characters. Whereas I think a lot of other people would go like, we pick the best characters for us, that's how we win.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Picking the best heroes for your team is the only correct approach. There is no other approach. There is no better approach. In Dota, sorry to bring it up again, but there's people who make careers playing literally 2 heroes in the carry role. Southeast Asia is notorious because all their carry players have the same 2 hero pool, Morphling like TB. It's probably changed now.
Savage,
like,
let's go.
Literally, people go TI top 4 playing 1 hero. And it's not always the best hero of the patch, right? But because it's this dude, it's his livelihood. He's just that good at it. You pick that. You don't go from the tier list like, oh my god, like Basis Void's the best right now. No,
but you still go from the tier list for the first 2 heroes, you know what I mean? It's like,
not even always.
I agree with
not
you.
even always.
Well, most of the time at TI, no, I agree with you, but like, let's be real. Most of the drafts at TI are going to be like, oh, okay, you know, Tiny is just like a broken pause 4 this patch, right? We can put Tiny like pause 4, off lane, mid, whatever. We're just going to first pick Tiny, right?
But you still see the strats that come out in top 8 is so often just, this dude wants this hero, and he's so confident about it.
Yeah, just give it.
And
give me
it's kind of
gyro,
like
I go Diffusal.
Like Deadlock idea, it's like, okay, Shiv is the best hero ever, but our dude wants to play GT.
Yeah, this isn't me being rhetorical. Like, but like, how many characters does Dota have?
126.
They have way more.
Yeah,
that
so
way
like,
more.
that's...
I know it's obviously not the greatest example, but still.
Yeah, it does make it a lot easier, because in Dota it's much harder to get banned out as well. But at the same time, realistically,
it's the sentiment.
Yeah, it's a sentiment. I do agree.
Do you guys know much about PaperX and Valorant?
No.
Have you ever heard of them? They're basically probably sounds like SCA Dota, to be fair, where it's just like they're the Singaporean team that just plays weird shit and just fucking like ints, but they win because they're just so fucking good. And like,
yeah, exactly.
I love the team, I love the players, but the one thing that I get frustrated at when I listen to like teams that I've coached in Valorant is they'd always be like, oh, you know, I just want to, you know, play and draft comp whatever, like PaperX, and I'm always like, shut the fuck up, like
You're not
it
Paper
only
X.
works for that. Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can't copy them because they don't even really know what they're doing. How are you supposed to copy a team that is fucking make it up as they go along? Like, so it's a little bit like that, I suppose. Where it's like, I'm sure there's like teams that are good in that situation, but I don't ever want to feel like I'm relying on it, you know. But I
Relying
think
on what? I'm confused.
like
Having an identity
relying,
and sticking to it?
yeah, but just sort of like going like, oh, we're gonna be like off the walls with like drafts or plays and stuff.
I don't think we want to be off the walls. I
No, we
agree
don't
with
wanna
you,
be-
but okay. So here's one thing. Can I real quick about where we fucked up in this draft? I think the biggest place where we fucked up in this draft, we have Salty on Warden solo. He doesn't want to play Warden solo. He does not want to play Warden solo. It's really that simple. It's not even that Warden solo is bad. If Salty doesn't want to play it, we shouldn't be drafting it. In my opinion, that's more of a fuck up than drafting Lash solo lane, because I'm totally down to play Lash solo lane.
And we've seen it work.
I don't know if you agree with that take, Salty, or not, but...
I'm back.
Oh, I said, I think the biggest mistake that we made in that draft is we put you on solo lane Warden. It's not that I think that solo lane Warden is bad, it's that I think you don't want to play solo lane Warden, or you don't like it, and therefore that should be more than enough a reason to not put you on it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you agree with that take, but it's like, in my opinion, we should never have players on something that they don't want to play, regardless of what is technically correct. If that makes sense.
I agree. You're basically saying like it shouldn't be the player that is willing to do something that's like should be contested, I suppose.
Like I'm saying, basically, people always have veto on their own picks, right? That's our idea during drafts. It's like, if it's your character, then like make sure that you're the one that like says whether you want it or not, right? It's like, for me, I'm totally fine with playing solo lane Lash. Like, sure, maybe solo lane Lash is not on paper the best thing or whatever, but like I'm more than happy to play it. If Salty doesn't want to play solo lane Warden, we should never give it to him. It's really that simple. If Gucci does not want to play dual lane, whatever, or solo, if Gucci does not want to go into the solo lane, we shouldn't do it. You know, it doesn't matter what's technically correct for his character. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I agree. I mean, how are you feeling with the solo lane full stop? Is it just something that you like?
I mean, I like the solo lane. I don't have a problem playing the solo lane.
No, I
think
meant for Gucci.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Like, because I don't know if you're thinking of it as like, I'm not comfortable with it right now, but it's something I'll work on, or whether you're like, I just can't do this. You know
I think
what I mean?
realistically, it's such. I just think it's the most shit game design ever, and I don't have fun in it. I don't like it. It doesn't come to me naturally. The only reason I was like having success with it was because people in pubs suck, and I just got to play my heroes and I could win anyways. But when it's coming to this level, I'm not gonna be able to perform in that role because first of all, I hate it, and because I hate it, I'm not gonna be able to commit to playing it like the way it needs to be played, right?
So what would you want to commit to, like, instead?
Dual lane.
The dual lane, but like as like the dual lane sort of carry characters, like your Warden was great earlier. Do you want to be like more flexible, sort of just like play all sorts of different stuff? Like
I was looking at the new heroes. I think realistically, I will learn like Trapper 100%. And that's more like a supportive utility character that would definitely go in the dual lane. I can, like, I did play Lash before, but I think that's just Deathy's hero. I can still like de-roast it or whatever, but you give LeBron the ball, right?
Sure.
But I think my pool is still fine for the duo. Like Wraith Haze, those totally work fine. Trapper is gonna be great. Like, these are M1 heroes, but in terms of utility heroes, I mean, I'm not sure, to be honest. I'd have to think about it more. I think Bebop, okay, Bebop. Bebop 7. That's more, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, honestly. That's more than enough. Like, your pool is not an issue. I'm gonna be real. What is an issue is not the pool itself, it's the fact that you need to be hyper comfortable on those characters in scrim settings.
Yeah.
It's not the pool
To be
itself.
completely honest.
But yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think we can add Bebop to my pool. I'm gonna be straight up.
Okay. If you go 1-11, I'm gonna flip the
No,
table.
that's because I was playing Spirit Bebop. How many times did I say it? I was playing Spirit Bebop. I have like 4 games of Spirit Bebop. Obviously, I'm going 1-11 in an Eternus 7 average game. Gun
Eternus
Bebop,
7,
I'm
yep.
totally fine on.
The game's average was higher than the max rank.
Yes.
No, that's fine. Look, I'm just memeing. You can have whatever you want. I don't really care. Realistically, I'm on a team with you guys because I trust you guys. And so if Goober tells me, pick me this hero, I'm going to say, okay. And I'm going to pick him this hero. And I think it's good to have a drafting structure. But I think our drafting structure should be mostly around combos that we want to pull off and game plans we want to execute. And the tier list should be secondary. I don't think it should be like, oh, is this hero really strong enough to first pick? It should be more like, does this hero, first picking this hero, allow us to execute the game plan we want to execute? Do we agree? I mean, obviously Fickle's not here, so I'll have this discussion with Fickle off stream or whatever. But I guess I'm just like caffeinated out of my mind. I just want to like improve.
I agree.
So.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, I just want to run.
Back to a Dota reference. Your first
Oh,
pick is either a flex hero that you can build around and you can do a lot around, or it's a extremely important core to your game plan. Example, Gaming Gladiators first pick Pangolier every single game that it's open because they just fully structure their game plan around supports ganking with their mid, Pango, off minute like 7 up to minute 12. And then their carry is like semi-active or just farm. He can literally do whatever. But the main point is it's completely structured around that hero. It gives other people on the team something to play around, and it gives other people places on the map to play and like have their game plan just be much cleaner and much easier because the entire thing is structured around that first pick. We can do the same theoretically when there's more heroes out. Let's say there's just some insanely broken hero like Shiv Deluxe, and he has like stuns and everything. You can just first pick that. Do the same thing. We have like Fickle on some like Kelvin or something. He's just supporting that guy. We can have me or someone else playing another kind of utility damage hero. We run as 3, and then our 3 other picks, they should make sense, but in like realistically they can almost be anything.
You can stun the Walker with Dynamo.
A very strong thing to play around. The rest of your drafts is like way more flexible.
I mean, I feel like a little bit like we missed a ball with that with Calico a little bit, to be fair. Like I feel like we don't play them as much as other teams do. Like I
agree, but I think once again it's because we're shooting ourselves in the foot by putting heroes in boxes, because on paper Calico dual lane is stronger, but I'm good at Calico. I like playing Calico, and I don't mind playing her in the solo lane. And so why would we not pick it? Realistically, in this game with comeback souls and the way the mid game works, as long as you're not like super behind from the laning stage, it really doesn't matter. Like, I know people don't agree or whatever, but like as long as you don't get shafted in the laning stage, it doesn't matter. If you're down 2k souls at 10 minutes, it like literally any team can win from that position.
I think I might just send like a Google form that is just like, are you happy with the role and the heroes that you're playing? Because like, I don't know, like Goober's eating, right? I don't know if he's back. But like, I don't know if he's like, he's obviously down to play whatever. Like he seems to like Paradox and stuff, but it's like, I don't know, you know, for example, if I'm just thinking that you can give Goober those kind of like spirit characters, your fucking Viscous or whatever, and then you have like Gucci playing shit like Paradox and like a lot more catch characters.
Yeah, I don't think Gucci should necessarily needs to learn Paradox or whatever, but the reality, I think if we just have the mentality of give LeBron the ball, that should be our mentality for most picks, along with the game plan. It should be okay, we need a game plan.
Yeah.
And like, okay, here's the thing. When Goober joined the team, he was like kind of a one trick, right? Like for the most part. And like he was learning other characters, but he was kind of a one trick, and so his Viscous was pretty much always banned. But now there's more heroes, and he's not seen as a one trick as much, though Viscous gets through a lot more often, and we're not really taking advantage of that, even though he pops off on Viscous, because our philosophy is Viscous good enough to prio early? But the philosophy should, in my opinion, should be, is Goober good enough at Viscous to prio it? My opinion is yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Viscous is a really strong hero, obviously. If Goober was like really strong at 7, and 7's kind of like meh hero, I'd probably be like, okay, we don't need to prio that. But Viscous is strong enough to be prioed to an extent, so I think we should be giving, you know, Goober more opportunities to play it. Realistically, I'm extremely confident that I can make the solo lane lash work as well, but I understand we don't want to do that necessarily, and that's fine. I'm willing to adapt to whatever the team wants to do.
Yeah. But it is also like just playing to the strengths of the players before they even get on the
exactly. Playing to the strengths of the players is the best thing you can do. And it's not that I'm necessarily much better at solo laning than I am at dual laning, although I probably am. It's just like the fact that like, hey, realistically, if we want to win officials, it's usually going to be better to put me on the solo lane right now with our current roster because I'm the one that has the most solo lane experience. I've been.
You're the only one that wants to. Like, just flat out, you're the only one. That
like,
wants to
I'm
solo
more
lane.
than happy to solo lane, and I've been solo laning against the best players in the game for like 5 months.
I would love to go back to the solo lane and just like what do we want to figure out with our roles? Like, am I gonna just like be a hyper carry? Am I gonna be a frontliner? Am I gonna be a solo laner? Am I gonna be M1? Like, what the fuck do you want me to play?
I think Salty.
I will literally play everything in the fucking game and be the best at it. Just tell me. Just give me a direction for our team, and I'll literally farm it the whole fucking month or month
Just
on end.
GMB kind of vibe.
I mean, realistically,
you play Inferno.
Like, I'm already thinking about just like grinding Mirage.
You can grind Mirage if you want. What I want you to do is grind the heroes that you are the best at and that you enjoy, and then we'll make it work. Like, it's really not that big a deal.
And I win everything, but I don't win officials. So
Here we go.
the only thing I'm not winning is officials. Like, I'll win pugs, I'll win like matchmaking, I'll win everything else. But it's just like for our team. Like, I just want to figure out like
okay, well then it's not
our team, and then I'll be around it.
Yeah, I think that's a you and Gucci, because I say this a lot to like Uber and Scout when it comes to the paradox, because I feel like just trying to work it out. But I'd always say to them like, you two just like talk to each other and like work it out. And I don't think it was ever really like done, you know, like because both players are fine. Nobody needs to make us think about it. It's just like just be in a position where you both leave going, I'm playing the stuff that I want to. Because also, if we're on an actual team, you want to be playing the heroes that you're good at, because if you play shit that you're not good at, you're gonna get dropped, right? Like, just if we were like on an org paid salary and stuff, if you come in set in a role and you can't play that role, and then you have to adjust to make things awkward, you're just gonna be out. So it is a little bit more like I want people to feel like what they're playing is the best, and that they're not just taking a slot from somebody else. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, I am the best at playing this role and stuff. And we have some really good flexible players, but like, it was really useful for me in my position, and I'm pretty sure Fickle would say the same as well. When you've got Salty going like, I'm going to play Shim, I'm going to play Warden, I'm going to play like Viper, like this almost like hydration role. But I think now it's like, we lose like what Salty was doing in the solo lanes. And so it's just a little bit like everybody's kind of role clashes ever so slightly, but enough that it's like you're tripping over each other a bit.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, Salty, if you want to go back to the solo lane, that's fine. I mean, we'll see what happens with our roster in the first place, right? I think whether Scout stays with us or not will change pretty drastically what we do. So I guess I don't want to like, you know, get involved too much into it, right? Just yet. Because if Scout leaves,
we could talk about like off stream. I'd much rather.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because
exactly.
I want to be unfiltered and realistic about shit. I don't want to like.
Yeah, no, for sure. We can talk about it
on stream.
I agree. Yeah, we don't need to be like, we know our shortcomings as a team. We don't need to be polite about it, but we also don't need. Don't say like don't be flat out abusive. I just mean more like we don't need to sugarcoat.
Like, the thing is, like with me, I'm realistic and I'm just honest because I don't want to live a life of delusion.
Yeah, it's inefficient to be nice as well at this stage. Like, we're just wasting time if we're not getting to the point.
I think it's something I wanted to work with you, like Ryan, why I said in DMs. Like, I think your optimism is important to have and maintain and keep with the realistic, like I don't know how to say, like, I guess philosophy, I guess, or just outlook. Like, as long as we're realistic and we're optimistic about the right things, about what we need to improve on and what we're doing right, I think it's good. That's basically what Ryan already does. I think it just needs to be interpreted better or like worded a little bit more differently.
Yeah, I mean, since the start,
you also just need someone like that will be that realistic approach, and I think I could fulfill that way more than anyone else on the team.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's like I feel so like we've been playing a month since like pretty much with like Gucci and Fickle, like since like Boink and stuff, Mirrorman and that, like been a really impactful month. I feel like we've achieved more this year so far than any of last year.
Yeah,
and like not to say anything like individually about like Mirrorman, Tapman, whatever, but I was just like, I felt towards the end of last year like people were just getting apathetic, you know. Maybe that's just because of burnout, because like Wallach's was going through stuff, Cuba's got his things, PoE comes out, and so everybody's attention's like pulled away.
Yeah.
But like the fact that we're sat having this conversation now is a really good sign, because we have seen teams come in, be better than us, and implode. And like we're still here, like because we want to sort the shit. We all want to be better players, and like we like being a team and want to keep it that way. Like that goes a long way, because a lot of other teams like Lamberlords would just go, you know, like they didn't want to make it work with precision. They were like, this isn't a good fit. GG, go next, get somebody else in. And then they found PayPal, and you know, the rest is history.
Uh-oh. PayPal was a pretty good fit. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
But also at the same time, I don't want us to be like Friends United, right? Like, oh, we're a Friends team, so we're not gonna like call each other out.
No, I mean we've made that very clear that we're a team to like win or whatever. But I do feel like we have the right roster to win at this point. I don't think it's like, I think in the past it's like maybe not everybody was in the same level of effort, right? Or like the same level of even availability, right? Like for example, Benji put in a ton of effort, but just didn't have the availability, right? It wasn't his fault. Just didn't have the time. But right now I think we have everyone with the availability. We have everyone with the amount of effort. And so it's just about figuring out what works for us, and that's totally fine. And I agree with Salty about being just like very realistic and like, you know, crude about it as well. Like I think optimism is fine, but I don't really need, you know, sugarcoating, and we can have discussions off stream for that kind of stuff. I fully agree.
Yeah.
Well, for now I'm watching the grand finals.
Yeah, me too. I'm probably watching this in cinema in the background.
I want to play a video game.
Go Cube?
Maybe.
I'll go play, I don't know what other fucking shit.
Yeah, go play Marvel Rivals with Catgirl.
Trading card simulator.
Where's Catgirl?
No, he plays Marvel Rivals with Catgirl.
Bro, we're almost GM.
Bro, that game, I'm not gonna lie, that game looks easy as shit.
I can't play it.
It is easy.
I can't play it. I get too angry.
Am I crazy for saying that? Like,
we're 70% win rate, and I'm like playing Slay the Spire when I die. It's a little too easy.
That's what I'm saying.
Marvel Rivals players.
No flame, but like, this game is.
If you're not diamond, you're doing something horribly wrong.
I might be casting some Marvel Rivals over the next couple of weeks, so I need to
go.
touch up.
Cool.
But like, I can't play it. I can't.
Wait, there's a big play happening right now in the grand finals. Melee Creeps faked mid, looking for a fight. They're down 30k right now, but if they win a fight, they'll be back. If they win a fight, they get mid boss. They're actually fully back, but winning this fight is gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Low main's very hurt. They have to disengage here.
40k Warden, Infernus, Yamato. I don't.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, no, they've lost. They've lost the fight. This one's pretty much over. If they lose mid boss here, I think it's done. Actually, is there patron down?
I like Warden.
No, Warden's good. I mean, you can play Warden. Other people can play Warden. Like, it's a good character. Yeah. Warden's one of those characters. Having multiple players that can play it is fine, you know.
Yeah. And like, I know, you know, if Goober was here, I make it sound like he's died, but he's literally just eating. But if Goober were here, he'd say, well, anybody can play Warden.
Goober were with us.
Yep. If Goober were still with us in this moment.
Everybody type RIP Goober in chat, so he's like, what the fuck?
RIP Goober.
What did you talk about?
RIP Guberto.
But yeah, it's literally like, if Salty wants to play solo lane more and like play, like, I immediately think of just play fucking average, right? So he's just like Geist, Infernus, Shiv, whatever, you know, like not necessarily your like mouse one, but just big and burly stuff.
I mean, average. I can tell you exactly what role average plays. Average plays like the he plays like the semi frontliner, like solo laner. He plays a role that's kind of similar to me, basically, which is also what I do when I'm in the solo lane, which is I play very aggressive in the solo lane. Like, I play the solo lane, and then after that, I look to, like, aggressively, like, look for fights. I don't look to just, like, farm our camps or whatever, you know? I try to look for plays.
Yeah.
Obviously, in that game against Melee Creeps, I wasn't really able to pull off a whole lot, but I'm still, like, willing to do that. But honestly, a lot of that was just my performance. Like, I just kind of fucked up. I should have bought monster rounds way earlier in the lane against Shiv, and he wouldn't have gotten any damage on my tower. And that's why I get a little bit frustrated when we're just, like, saying you can't do anything against the matchup, when I feel like, you know, I would know more about the matchup than anybody else.
Yeah, I understand.
But, yeah.
But, yeah, I think... I don't want to just keep going on about it, especially when...
Yeah, exactly. We you know, I'm talking about the grand finals
game,
now.
at least this one. It's not like we're going crazy.
But, yeah.
What, they're like 50k up?
I mean, they are 50k up, but over 35 minutes, right? So... Now at this point, it's pretty much, it should be like over, but yeah.
So if we have 0 tomorrow, we'll do a team talk tomorrow, because I had the most brilliantly stupid idea on what to do, because I want to talk about, like I said, like past the 21-minute mark, you earn more from a kill than you do a walker. And like the way that stuff scales up, there was a post on Reddit which kind of inspired it. I think Daniel actually made that, the guy that's been doing the kind of stuff.
Oh, really?
So, but there's like a lot of stuff out there, and I was looking into it because I was like, I don't actually know how much this is and how much it grows by. But I was gonna do some like fucking prices right, like is a garage camp at 20 minutes worth more than a large camp at 10? You know, shit like that. But I found a way to make it utter brain rot, which I love and I hate. So yeah.
Okay.
Salty, I love it. I know that much. But yeah, I think it's like in that situation, like if you go Salty doing that kind of like role that Average does, then you open up Gucci into the duo role, and he could just sort of play the stuff that Salty was playing beforehand, right? Like a bit more Ward and a bit more Shiv, like those kind of like fan characters. Because it's like the other thing I was going to say about Goober is like you're putting the most inexperienced MOBA macro player on one of the most intensive roles for you to know when to go.
Give me Bebop.
Go.
Give him Bebop.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's kind of like in an ideal world, and I want to specify in an ideal world, you want to be putting stuff like a Paradox with somebody like Gucci, somebody like Defi that like understands like the game state, when to be looking, when not to be, and that people are going to be playing around you, and you can coordinate that a bit more. Because I don't think having Gucci playing in a solo lane, just chilling, like not communicating, is like the best for anybody, right? Like, so it's like trying to work out.
And we can also develop our own things, right? Like, for example, you know, Gucci has played a lot of Haze, and Haze is not Paradox, but Haze also has like fairly like semi-global presence and can execute a lot of ganks, you know?
Haze as a supplement to Paradox or Bebop, because it's like literally
you set up the swap, you set up the hook. I think it's a better supplement to Bebop than it is Paradox, because Paradox already has like her own Haze in her kit.
The thing is, in these games though, like you're respecting the Paradox a lot because you know he's gonna hit his combo. So you play that edge, Haze catches you out for 1 extra second, Paradox will get you when she's not supposed to get you. I think it works fine for both of them.
Someone just asked me what my buy order for my Spirit Mirage build is, but I don't remember having a build like that. Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's literally unpopular. Deathy's Spirit Mirage. This guy. Wait, what?
What I'd say for Gucci is like, because we brought you in as a mouse one like soloer, like I guess like tomorrow just have a thing of like, this is how I would. This is the characters I want to play. This is how I would. You don't need to sort of be like, oh, I would be the hydration role. I'd be the whoever. Just like, this is how I define the role. This is what I want to do. This isn't what I want to do. I think, frankly, people need to do that more. I want to solo lane, or I don't want to solo lane, or I don't care.
I was never thinking like roles how other people play the game. I think that's like a noob trap.
You know, I think this conversation can be weighted to where Pickles.
Oh guys, I'm sorry. We should wait. And I'm sorry to meme, but look at this meme, guys. Someone made a build called the Deathy Spirit Mirage, and look at the build. I put it in deep shot, bro.
I think this is liable. I think you could sue whoever made this.
Liable.
Bro, this build is unpopular somehow. I don't know how this build boundless by 10 minutes, bro. How is this build unpopular? Items to avoid. You just put all the 6k items, bro. You just put, crippling headshot, echo shard, spiritual overflow, silencer, ricochet, toxic bullets. Avoid these at all costs.
That's crazy.
I mean, scroll? What do you mean scroll? Oh yeah, situational. Situationals always buy. You guys are missing this in the screenshot. If you scroll down a little bit, you see this. It's just the entire shop. You just put the entire shop there, bro.
I'm gonna try that build out.
Yeah, let me favorite that build. Let me favorite that real quick.
I swear there are ways, either through like the API or through like Valorant tracker website, Deadlock tracker websites that will tell you if people have used this build and their win rate on it. Genuinely, that information is out there to find.
Oh yeah, no, it is. Yeah. No, this build probably has
So
100%
we
win rate, bro.
need to see.
Boundless by 10 minutes. How do I get boundless by 10 minutes? Also, how am I gonna fit 6 spirit items?
Definitely, honestly, after this, after fight night, make it work. Win with it.
Bro,
That's your goal.
I can't. It's impossible. There's 6 spirit items. You have 4 spirit slots. You can't.
This is like a speedrun strat. This is actually like you had to speedrun Hitler's build. Like, what is this?
Yeah, you got Mystic Shot too. What?
This
This build is sick,
so
bro.
dog shit. Yeah, they get balanced before Mystic Shot. Let's go. This guy's a fucking super genius. What the
Nah, this
fuck?
build is sick, bro. How many gifted for you to play this? I don't know, like 20 gifted at least. Like this build is like literally you don't play the game. This is like do not play the game challenge.
Yeah,
This is
just turbo
legit do not
farm.
play the game challenge. Like think about it. How much net worth do I
to
need?
Avoid. These are
Bro, I want to play the
all
game now.
very
Anyone want to play
weak.
the game?
These are all very weak.
I'm watching the grand
Yeah,
finals,
Ricochet,
Juicy. I'm sorry.
Ricochet, all weak.
Okay, so I need to have 13k to get boundless. So I need to get 13k without having a single orange item, and I also need 2 flex slots for this to work.
Yeah, okay.
2 redeems? Nah, bro. You can't. You
Are you
can't. Guys,
complaining?
first of all, when you redeem, when you guys redeem heroes, you can't redeem builds. That's one thing that I've always said. So I'm gonna refund you guys, okay? Because you guys didn't know about that rule.
Still just playing things we see every single week. We're not seeing them change things up too drastically because honestly, they haven't.
You can't redeem hero builds. You can redeem heroes, okay? It doesn't mean I'm gonna play your dumbass build. This build is not dumb though. This build is very smart. I didn't mean to say that about this build. This build is very genius. Okay, how many subs? Oh, bro. Okay, Gitetsuo just gifted 20 subs. Okay, bro. Alright, I'll play it.
Okay.
Do I have to
Let me know
play?
when you
Guys,
guys-
can I play? Okay, guys. I have an alt account with 10 games. Can I at least play it on the alt account? Like, I can't play it on my main, bro. It's gonna be impossible to play it on my
Wow,
main, bro.
Deathy smurfing, really, dude?
I haven't played in months.
Only if I duo
Everyone
with
says
you.
no.
I
I
mean,
have
when
to
you're
be,
guys,
like,
guys,
an independent.
Guys,
adjudicator.
It's gonna be impossible. You guys don't understand. How can I play against Eterna 6 players on this? I have an alt account with 10 games. I can show you guys my alt account right now, okay?
You're gonna be playing up against Oracle 5 players on your main anyway because matchmaking.
No, I'm not.
Like,
I'm not. It's gonna be like Ascendant 5 average. Like, those players have arms.
you should have thought of that before you made the build.
I didn't make it. Someone named Chills made it. Wait, Aura.
Why would somebody lie on the internet?
I don't know, bro. Wait, everyone just left the Discord.
I think they just want to play.
Fair enough.
I have to
I know,
go
it's
duo
just
with my
lots of
top
AFK people.
gifter on a secret Patreon stream, so.
What? What did you just say?
I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
Yo. Thanks for the tier 1 fiery cockpit. Okay, everybody says I have to play it on my main, but like, guys, I don't think you understand. It's not possible. Like, I don't think you guys understand, bro.
You have to play at like 4 AM or something.
No, like, legit, I don't think you guys understand. Like, this build, I'm gonna get reported for griefing if I play this in my games. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play it, but I'm not gonna play it on my main, because I'm actually gonna get reported for griefing. Like, I don't want to get reported for griefing. Like, I'm actually gonna get reported.
So breaking Steam terms of service by playing on another account is fine.
Yeah, exactly, it's better.
Just fucking antagonizing you. Yeah, Salty went to go play Scout when he was eating.
I'm griefing other lower ranked players. No, honestly, if I play this build in lower ranks, I think I might actually like not even be smurfing, because I don't see how this build accomplishes anything. Guys, I promise you guys, like, if I play this game on my main, I'm gonna get mass reported by everyone in the lobby. And then I'm not gonna win with it, right? I think a better challenge would be try to get a win with this build on my alt. Oh yeah, by the way, I have to pay up on the prediction, my bad. Hydra Nation, boom. Hi, Death, you just wanted to say I discovered your stream through Spirit Mirage build. I D-ranked to Ritualist 8 and my account is now banned. Thank you. No worries, I got you.
Before I go to bed,
Yeah.
one more thing. I know I've said that for about.
Oh yeah, you're lying at
60
once
minutes
again.
straight.
LARPing.
Yeah, again. Is it worth getting people to just sort of meet earlier tomorrow if they can, just to like talk roles and just
I think we
like,
can just talk about it today off stream while you're asleep. I understand you probably want to be there for that conversation, but I think a lot of it is just between players, and I don't really think like that you really need to be there for that.
That's fair.
I think it's just player philosophies. Like, I think your role doesn't really have anything to do with that conversation. I think we just need to like hash it out between ourselves.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think it's like
if I'm up early enough and I see you in a Discord, I'll obviously sneak in. But yeah, that's fine. Just message me a TLDR of what's been said.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I guess it's like just before we meet tomorrow with Zera, that we're not in a good position then. And yeah, we're playing up against Merc's team again, and then Boink and Tankman and stuff. Because they're playing in that tournament that we can't play on Saturday.
Sorry, what did you say? I was zoned out. My bad. They're just spamming.
We're scrimming Boink and Tankman and Mangachu and stuff.
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we are. I don't know if they're playing now. Yeah, they're playing with Zach, Boink, Wallex, Tankman.
Yeah.
They're playing.
Oh, don't worry.
So I was like, oh, we'll scrim them.
Yeah. No, that's good. I'm down. We'll screw them, and then we'll tell them where they fucked up.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll love that.
Wouldn't they?
I don't know, maybe.
I feel like if I was them, I would love that. I mean, unless they like smoke us. But I feel like, I mean, I'd be pretty surprised if we lost. I mean, if we lost, I'd be like, okay, what are we doing?
Yeah, it would be surprising, mostly because I don't think they've played that much. Like,
oh, exactly. Like, they haven't been playing much, so I'd be like pretty surprised if we lost. I feel like we just ban Bebop and we win the game.
Just wonder if it's going to be like revenge.
Revenge.
Because every player that plays up against their old team has a life game against them.
What do you mean by that?
Like revenge. You know, like say you're on TF2 Boomers, you get dropped, you play on TF2 Zoomers, you go up against TF2 Boomers, your old team,
yeah,
and then you just smoke that team. You know, that happens so much in just esports, full stop. It's like the narrative.
Yeah.
What happens when we have like 5 of our old players all having life games, you know what I mean?
Right.
We're in the present.
Can y'all ask him? He won't listen to me. Wait, ask for what? Sorry.
As far as their showings go, and these money matches have been, with a very dominant showing, 35 minutes in that first game. They come out on top, despite
looking
pretty good
Going
early on.
Glore Pass?
Like you said, Jake,
Bro,
there have been plenty of teams
we're
that
not
have
putting
controlled
Glore
the
Pass,
when
bro.
it comes to, like, the dueling in lane,
We're not putting Glore Pass.
early farm, but once it
Get it
comes to
together.
Good night,
hello.
GGs.
coverage and general macro gameplay,
And let's see if melee creeps come back. If not, Such.
Yeah,
Good night.
and they look as good as they've ever looked, right? In the past few weeks.
All right, see you, Ryan. All right, Chad, just me.
Not at their best. Like, they look beatable. They look off their game. But right, yeah, like, they bringing Lord NM and Lord NM in. Oh, tongue twister for me there. But he did fantastically in that first game, right? He was at every fight they needed him at. You know, one death on the Kelvin, showing that his rotations are perfectly timed. The team is really coordinated, playing around.
Death eat waffles or pancakes? I don't know. Waffles.
Is a crazy situation to be in, and as much as that game went relatively long, I think that the length is deceptive, frankly, because honestly, Hydronation, after probably about the 20-minute mark, it felt like it was just their game to lose. They're in full control. They're kind of like, they could have maybe pushed and to take walkers earlier. They just chose not to, knowing that they have a later game draft. They played for their win condition, full discipline. And that's a scary thing. I think Hydronation, you're hoping for them to be undisciplined as an opponent, right? You're hoping for them to be overconfident, cocky, forcing fights they don't need to force, and that they didn't do that.
You guys have to trial Average
Jonas.
Jonas. I don't think Average Jonas would even want to play on the team, to be honest.
Point, right? The game dragged on because Hydronation methodically went back and picked the map to pieces. Every neutral.
I mean, I kind of want to jump in there because I mean, I don't have the average time it takes for them to win, but I feel like that was probably one of their longer games, maybe due to the fact obviously besides the fact you brought up Jacob, like you're playing, you know,
But amongst all the meaning, you just want to shout out all the fun and interesting work you've been doing with the Boomers the past year. It's been really exciting and interesting to watch you all discover and develop your team dynamic. Thank you, I appreciate that. It hasn't been easy, I won't lie to you guys.
I feel like Melee Creeps actually like
it hasn't been easy with a couple reasons, right? Reason number one, people get heated, and it's very normal.
The laning phase when it comes to just like last hitting deathmatch mechanics where
people get heated, and people on stream perceive people getting heated as bad vibes when it's just passion, you know?
But the real trouble is like as soon as we started to get team fights, as soon as we brought in the element of,
and also obviously streaming everything does put up at a slight disadvantage, and like people don't want to say everything on stream, etc, etc. But yeah,
that's where Hydronation just started to eat them alive. And so as soon as we really got into a team game, that's where I felt, wow, Hydronation is just so much better.
you're like 5 minutes behind stream. Holy.
I agree. I think Melee Creeps are strong players, have performed well. Hydronation as a team, I think that's the real advantage, right? It's easy to look at people like Left Line Hydration, think about, oh, like their farm is so crazy, and they're hyper carrying the game. I think really Hydronation, you gotta look.
Heated is good, negative attitude is bad. No, yeah, I agree.
You know, there's the reason we.
But it's hard. It's hard, right? Because you're gonna be emotional about it. You're gonna be emotional, so
the team puts them there,
you know,
right?
it's impossible not to be. You'll show me passion, all right, Spencer?
Consistent wins, can play those late game team fights perfectly. You know, obviously they're a huge part of the team's success, but the fact that they're in realistically,
I think I've learned a lot about myself and about competing. Even though I've been competing for a long time, I think I've learned a lot. Being on this team, doing it all on stream, etc. It does change the dynamic for sure a little bit.
One scale I think is, you know, maybe just
Pat gets scared when their dads fight, yeah.
Lanes, right? Maybe you're drifting across from lane 3 to 4.
What the fuck is that?
One player there to try and help the solo lane around.
What is that?
There's a macro where it's like 3 people grouping
what
up
is that?
Walker in on the lane while the rest of the team are
Oh
like
god.
fighting, or they're taking neutral creeps, or they're also trying to push lanes of their own. And
what is that?
Between both of those, or from the first to the second rather, is quite significant, right? It's almost a different skill set that's required, because it's less about like just trying to give a player an advantage in a lane and just have local numbers advantage. And
I know it's Galore Pass, but like, what the fuck is that?
Like the intrinsic amount of soul.
I hate it here. All right, remove that immediately. Remove it. Remove it now. Take it down.
In order to give us the ability to get an easy earn turn in, and a ton of other factors around the buffs, and also
take it down.
I feel like we're really only scratching.
Why can't I see that? Probably because you don't have 7 TV.
We have time, thankfully, because it wouldn't be a deadlock fight night in NA without Hydronation. One of their players falling into the toilet in between games 1 and game 2.
Been removed. Hey, you guys are too late. Nice try, guys.
Because when I'm thinking about like 2 weeks ago,
yo, thanks for the prime, Lenny.
Playing Shiv, and he was, I can remember he was just pushing lane 2, getting as much farm as possible. And no one on the enemy side at that time could kill him. No one could 1v1 him. So either they would have to overcommit, sending like 2-3 players to take him on, which he still had a decent chance of escaping, or have enough players nearby to help him out. But here, I feel like Saya actually did a really good job of keeping him kind of in check, because in those games like 2 weeks ago, he would be able to kill his opponent.
What is that emote?
He would be able to push
what is that?
And build even
oh,
more
1984. Wait, that's a good emote.
Use that as like
wait, that's a good emote.
Point to really start to snowball the game.
That's a good emote.
So I really want to give a shout to Saya to be able to pull it off, but I feel like he got pulled away from that lane. He wasn't mirroring Hydration anymore. We saw Hydration eventually go to like lane 1 to continue to get farm, and because he wasn't being pressured, he was being given this free farm. He was able to start, you know, build a lead. Obviously, you know, the whole team fight aspect of it does go a long ways as well, but I at least wanted to like point out that little bit of a micro not engagement, micro interactiveness between
free
these
Galore
two
Pass.
players.
Okay, guys, really?
Is the right word.
Really?
But I feel like Saya like definitely deserves some credit.
All right, we'll put Galore Pass to a poll. We'll put Galore Pass to a poll. Should we have Galore Pass as a 7 TV emote? Guys,
you know, didn't really get a chance to mention
please vote seriously, okay? I'm a man of democracy, okay? The result of this poll will determine the future of this chat when it comes to Galore Pass, so, you know, you guys better vote with your fucking hearts out.
Too early to tell for me, to be honest. I mean, when you have a team like this who's been undefeated in NA,
I know damn well it's going to go positive. I hope it's not, but if it is, then, you know, the community wins. The community wins if it is.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, Lord NM ultra low deaths in that last game, despite
you're waiting for your trial for real. I think having a bad Viscous could elevate the team. Let's go. Yeah, true. Would force us to play better a little bit.
Calvin was a real source of stability for them, and so I agree. It's always too early to say after, you know, a sample size of just one game how a player is going to do long term. But Lord NM has been a strong player on other teams too, and I think he's fitting in well on support to Hydronation. Having very low deaths, being very consistent in that, choosing the right team fights. It's kind of what you need to do on support. I mean, that's kind of the whole game on support is, you know, being at the right fights at the right moment, ensuring that your teammates can rely on you and that they can play with full confidence.
Let me ask you a question, Jake, here, because I find this part really interesting when it comes to these roster shuffles that will happen way down the line.
I personally voted no, guys.
Hydronation, do you think they're trying to have Lord and M fully adapt to the way they play? And he
No, I'm not going to say it has to be at least 75%, but right now there's a very convincing win for Glorbass.
Pool that Lord and M can play, because I feel like that's an interesting aspect that he brings compared to Quig, where we never saw Quig play last, as far as I can remember.
I think it's always a mix of the two, right? Like you never want to come in as this one player and then
support even a real role. Yeah, it is.
A successful team. Probably not the case for a team as good as Hydronation, but at the same time, I think Hydronation they've been so smart with how they utilize their hero pools in the past. I'd expect to see Lord NM for the most part be on your Kelvins, your McGinnises, you know, these like core support role, because that he's kind of like the one who's going to do that for Hydronation. But I think if there ever is a look where you want to have maybe play a strat with, like we've seen Hydration on the Viscous before, and Hydronation want to go for something a little different, you could bring Lord and M off it. I think that flexibility always just puts a worry in the back of your opponent's head. Like, what if?
What's the strategy behind waiting for mid boss here? Long draw time? Yeah, exactly. If you just wipe them and you don't really want the mid boss buff right away, you might just want to wait a little bit.
We're kind of constantly guessing when it comes to what they're going to go for in each game.
And we also saw last week some teams
let's pay attention to the ban.
And Lord and M wasn't necessarily a support player for Llama Lords. It was naked, right? So yeah, exactly. So like he also gives you that kind of level that the meta does shift away from like having a solid support player, and you want to run, you know, 6 people that you don't necessarily need a support for.
I have a hot take for you guys. I have a hot take as you look at the bans here, which is that I think in general the role distributions are like way overrated. I think like this is the very beginning of the game coming out, and so people are talking about like these. Like,
I don't think that's that hot of a take. I'm not gonna lie.
In the end, like the best players will just have massive hero pools with like 10+ heroes that they're really good at across different, you know, attributes.
Okay, I do disagree with that a little bit. I do disagree with that a little bit, though.
Build options. Maybe players will specialize across like a certain.
I do disagree with that.
But I think as we're already seeing from teams like Hydronation, there's just a lot of.
All right, guys, add back Glorbass, bro. Add back Glorbass, man. The community wants Glorbass added back.
Play support, but have the aim skill to play carry at the same time.
Glorbass is an emo. What are roles and what are they supposed to do? I mean, there's not a lot of roles right now. It's just mostly like support, and like initiator, I guess.
I think, Jake. Whereas like if you watch traditional MOBAs or like arena FPS, you know what I'm talking about. You're used to a more rigid structure for team comp, but I don't think we should expect that going forward here with Deadlock, although you will see a lot of the same favorites here picked at #1 in our draft. Paradox obviously getting picked up with Lash.
All right, Glorbass is back. Yo, thanks for the prime squish. Glorbass is a 7 TV emote.
That's Shiv, right? Am I crazy?
Ah, yeah. Shiv, excuse me.
I hope melee creeps can take a map at least.
I mean,
previous game should last 35 minutes. I think melee creeps have a very good chance.
Maybe they felt melee creeps would have taken it on the first ban, or the first pick.
I think taking Paradox is a smart pick for melee creeps here.
I genuinely think that in NA he is first pick or ban, which is wild considering that the consensus in Europe is so different. Yeah, Holiday really being prioritized here by Hydronation.
Yeah, I think Holiday and Paradox are quite similar.
Where's Gamba?
In terms of
I'll wait for the draft to be over, guys.
Like the pick roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this is like ensuring that you get something when it comes to initiation, catch, that somebody's going to show on a lane and you can like show up exactly and like engage the team fight.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think maybe Rescue Beam is a little wild. I think mostly the Holidays build a lot of like cooldown reduction and just like maximize their ability to catch and cycle with the fast recharge for their jump pad and their barrels. Duration maybe for the lasso.
The duration on I had a game today where they had improved duration on lasso, and I was bound up, and it was reminding me of my last Saturday night, to be honest. But taking a look, Mirage gonna be picked up here for melee creeps. I'm surprised to see the Warden pick so early for Hydronation, to be honest. I mean, we know Hydration is a really good Warden player, but to pick it as like a second pick for your team,
it's a good combo with the Holiday though, right? Natural synergy. You have like
Mirage,
a solid binding word set up for at least for late game.
Can you show how to climb middle, like the movement to get to the top of the map?
Binding word, you just kill anything pretty much.
And frankly, seeing the police busted early probably also reminds Jason of his last Saturday night. So
yeah, maybe. I don't know if I'll have time though. We're watching the game. Why did Hydronation ban Shiv instead of picking him? That's the second game they ban Shiv. I think they just don't want to play it, but they think he's really strong.
All about his mobility and like just running at warp speed, chasing you down. Wraith, disarm, silence, and
does calling each match and map come from Dota, or I'm not sure honestly.
Hard for some of these, like,
I think it's more from like CS or Valorant or whatever.
People down.
Technically, it should be called
twice
game
when
one.
there's
Like
a
they
rake
won
on the
game
field,
one,
right?
lost
You can
game
catch
two.
yourself overextended, which is kind of the signature move.
Yeah.
for
Paradox and Wraith, right? Both heroes who want to punish that, and often come as a package deal in like dream drafts that a lot of teams want to sort of put together. So it's a very strong core, also rounded out by Mirage. So good start here. Kelvin going to be picked up at 3 again. We saw that he's pretty much the same draft strategy actually from Hydra Nation. The only difference was that they actually opened with Paradox. So this team for the Hydras is looking very, very similar to what we saw in game number 1. They're basically, it's playing out, I think, exactly how they would like to see it.
Left
They don't
on
get
lash,
Paradox,
please.
they get Holiday.
Could be
That
sick.
trade-off, man. Like, all right, you can stay on Llama Lords and play a lot of different heroes, or you can join Hydra Nation, win.
You need to
for
speed up
most
this
of the
draft
time,
phase,
but you
IMO,
have
or
to
am I
play Kelvin.
tripping?
What are you gonna choose? You know?
I think you're tripping. Why would they need to
I
speed
love
it
the
up?
early Kelvin prio. I actually feel like this Kelvin ult
Drafting
is a
phases
little
in MOBAs are
crazy
always
with the
pretty
way
long.
Teams are playing around it now when they're
Yeah,
like,
come on,
using
Joe.
it
All right, Joe, lock in.
during objective or like
Lock in, bro.
forcing a team fight.
Go beat
Like,
my
you think
chat.
you're in a
Lock in right now.
1v1, suddenly Kelvin domes you, and you're just a free
Can we
kill and
get
not only
some
that, but a full heal
lock
reset.
it-
Like
locked
there's
in
no other hero
emotes?
in the game besides Kelvin who can literally full heal reset his entire team while they're aggressive.
We get some
on the
locked in
map.
emotes.
And I
Everybody
feel like
spam
that
locked
does
in
give you
for our boy.
massive tempo in just the very team fights that Hydra Nation was so successful on in breaking melee
All right.
creeps early game advantage last
Go
time.
pop
where
off.
You start to rotate some of these players in. Kelvin with the ulti is kind of like the king of showing up and turning a fight on its head.
I want to put it in context. Kelvin in Lord and M in last game had about 50k healing. That was more than the Grey Talon of Vegas, the highest damage dealer on the side of Hydra Nation. So you are basically you are healing as much as your biggest damage dealer is dealing, and there are like multiple melee creeps players at like 15,
Kelvin, okay.
20k damage done. So you're canceling out the impact. Multiple heroes with this Kelvin healing. It's not 1-to-1, of course, but
I think it's
just in terms of the numbers.
skewed though, right? Because of the Geist 1 max with the Mystic Reverb, like it's kind of like
Yes,
you do a
and
lot of
laning as
healing
well.
with it.
I mean, again, I wouldn't stretch the example too far. It's more of like, you know, in terms of the amount of healing.
Hydra Nation is too good on Kelvin. Just can't get them Kelvin. Make them play something else.
Maybe 30k of that or less is actually relevant in terms of
I think
how
you can beat them on
team
Kelvin though.
fights, but
I think
it's
you
still
can.
pretty
We'll see though.
ridiculous.
But
A lot
yeah,
of it is
their
efficiency,
Hydra
like
Nation's
just
comp is
keeping
very, very
your
tanky.
Hydration and Lefa on the map
Very
farming because
tanky.
you're full healing them. They don't need to go back to base. They don't need to buy as many sustain items. They can be greedier. I mean, that's when it comes to like funneling souls. There's few better than Kelvin to do it. I love the Viscous ban this time too. I think Viscous was a bit of a thorn in their side.
Alright guys,
especially
by the way,
ultra
once the grand
early
finals
game
are over,
laning.
I'll play the Spirit
Yeah,
Mirage
laning
build,
is monstrous
but
on
I'll play it
Viscous,
on an alt
really puts the
account.
pressure down, so maybe Hydration can expect to have a little bit of an
I
easier
can't play it on
time
my main
with
bro.
that
I'm gonna
out
get
as well.
reported.
He saved a lot of people with this with cubes last
Weak.
game too. Like
Yeah,
you
like the
connect to,
binding
one
word
link
combo.
three.
Guys, you don't understand.
You could totally counter with cubes. You shut
Guys,
that down.
I don't
Melee
think you
creeps are getting
understand.
a
Like,
ton of, like, just
zero
high priority
orange
heroes,
items, guys. Zero.
When it comes to like a late game draft, I mean, last
None.
game I felt Hydra Nation had a drastically better late
You'll
game
join me?
scaling.
No,
They
we
could
can't
be
have any
really
help.
Patient and slow. Given the draft so far, I think Hydra Nation may need to put the pressure a little bit higher here because melee creeps are the ones with, for my money, quite a strong late game. I don't think it's like as dominant as it was for Hydra Nation last game.
Spam the
but
build on an
I
alt
think
and see
both
how high
teams
you can climb.
have pretty equivalent scaling so far.
If you
and
play
so
on
I
an
don't
alt,
think
it's just
it'll
free
be
wins. Is
so
it? I
comfortable
think
for
the build
Hydra
is
Nation to
so
just sit
bad that
back
it's
and kind
legit
of
actually
rely
impossible to
on
win with that
reaching a
build.
scaling point where they know they're stronger. I think it is going to rely on
It's
maybe some
obviously not a
earlier
good build
objective
called
pressure from
Chalk.
both
It's
teams.
obviously not a good build, bro. It's obviously not a good build.
Factor here on Hydra Nation.
I'm not even trying to prove it's a good build. It's dog shit. It's one of the worst builds I've ever seen.
Furnace aren't necessarily going to
Love
give
a
you that
Lash.
capacity.
Lash could go crazy here.
Yeah. It's,
Doing it with
I'll
zero
say
items and low elo? I don't know, bro.
Great
I'm gonna follow it to the
Vegas.
letter. I'm gonna follow it to the letter. I'm not gonna buy any of the items
Massive,
that it tells me not
massive
to buy.
damage. Like really incredible stuff. And you know, for melee creeps, they've got a lot of pick off. They could get on top of this Talon and Punisher, and so this is going to be a real test for
Hydra
Vegas,
Nation
right?
really
We've seen
like Talon.
You just running over the great Talon. You know, Wraith could be.
Why would you make the build if
dashing
it's not good,
in.
guys?
I mean,
Guys.
there's a lot of threat on Talon. So if Vegas can play well this game and kind of like dance away from all these aggressors,
Dire
on top
Shop
of him,
should be in
he's
there,
going to be
true.
able to poke these heroes down really well. But he should expect a pretty heavy pressure. A lot of people coming to.
I
chase
will
him down in these
say,
fights.
Talon can be
Front line
pretty
as well,
strong
some
this
good
game.
chase potential. One
But
thing that
honestly, I think
you
both
know,
teams have playable
was
drafts.
Maybe overlooked here was the
I
power of Hydra Nation. A
don't
lot
know
of
if I
picks
love the
actually
Abrams
originated
here.
from the kinetic carbine.
I'm kind of
and
confused
just
why
the
they
fast
don't pick.
rotate into the
Wait, who
lane,
is
which Hydra
Abrams
Nation don't
for?
exactly have something on such a low cooldown to sort of set up for these kind of picks.
Wait, who's playing Abrams here? Oh my god, look at the Abrams skin. That's really good.
Oh, Abrams has never looked better, honestly. I didn't know Abrams was a part owner of the Green Bay Packers. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
I'd be so mad, dude.
I don't think he's here.
I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see who.
That's good. That's good. That's funny.
And I mean, look, when it's accurate, it's accurate. But I don't live in Wisconsin, so I don't even own the Green Bay Packers. I just want to be really clear on that.
Yeah,
So,
he's a Patriots fan,
I
guys.
have to watch the
You can-
Vikings just completely do terrible things to themselves every season. It's awful.
Bait
Oh,
build of the
there's-
week series has
where is
potential.
that
Oh, that's
from,
true.
League? Where is that from? Such a good photo
Well,
for this.
Before I leave with my game analysis here, I just like to. I'm curious to see between Leffa and DMB who goes for the Geist, who goes for the Infernus.
Yeah.
I think
'Cause
DMB
I
plays
think in
Infernus,
this game,
Leffa plays
I think
Geist.
Infernus might have a little bit more pressure to scale deeper into the late game.
I'm pretty sure
than
Leffa plays
last
Geist
game,
here,
where I think he
DMB
was
plays
a little
Infernus.
bit more sacrificial. So curious to see if Leffa
Vegas
goes for that,
Kraton.
or if they just let DMB run it back after a successful game. Maybe Leffa said, "Hey, that Geist lane looks pretty strong. Let me get a shot at that." I could.
I'm
really
not
see
gonna lie,
it
the
both
Melee
ways
Creeps
here.
team logo goes hard.
All right, here it is, folks.
The Melee Creeps team logo goes hard.
versus Melee Creeps. This one is for all the marbles.
What would be the
A
perfect
2-0
TF2
for
Boomers
Hydration
draft?
means they
I'm not
once again
sure.
have secured King Up the Hill
But that is
status
something
here
that
at
we
Deadlock
should
Fight Night, and
know.
will gain themselves another $1,000 thanks to our friends over at Intel. Can Melee Creeps put this to a stop? Will we ever unpause the game? Stick around and find out. We have some ping spikes here in the Hydration side to just iron out. Looks like we're good to go. And yeah, I want to see, who's piling the Infernus, maybe who's on that Geist here for Hydration.
I think it was
Can they-
DMB on the Infernus.
Okay. Seen Leffer on it a while back, but
Okay, let me watch in game,
I
guys.
expect him to be in one of those more
3, 2, 6,
Geist
4,
X
5,
kicks.
9,
Here
5,
come Melee Creeps.
7.
So it's going to be Geist versus Mirage in that lane number 4, Jake, and Wraith versus
Playing in Span again? That's funny. Please type code in YouTube also. I got you, Balrez. I got you. Boom. No worries. All much love to my YouTube homies. Alright guys, we're gonna be watching the solo lane because I'm a solo laner, right? I like to watch the solo lane. Don't forget Gamba. Oh yeah, okay. One sec. Who wins game 2? Hydra Nation, Melee Creeps. 5 minutes to vote. Go, go, go. Pashi not on Mirage? No, I'm pretty sure that they're putting average on Mirage more often. They're putting Pashi on the Wraith a lot more right now. Just because it makes more sense for the way that they play the game. Average likes to play a lot more aggressive and like show up to fights and stuff. Pashi likes to play a little further back and farm more. I think it makes a lot of sense. Oh, that's so tragic. Wait, here, this dual lane has a lot of action here. Paradox GT. Oh, Cold Cheese is 1 health. Uh-oh. Definitely a healing right moment. How was average this low? The lane is perfectly frozen at Leffa's stairs. That's worst case scenario. Leffa's going for the Geist. That Geist suck. He's got to point his nade as well, though. Interesting. How many points do you need for a free coaching session? I don't really do free coaching sessions, to be honest, at the moment.
I will suffer, but they will die. You will suffer.
That's one of the few things that I, yeah, I don't know. Okay, left hook. I mean, it's pretty even from a Souls perspective. From a pressure perspective, obviously he's getting hard pressured, right? What minimum rank you coach? I coach anyone, any rank. I've coached Eternus players. I've coached, I don't know what the lowest rank that I've coached is, but there really is no minimum rank required. I mean, realistically, I would say that if you want to benefit the most from coaching, you should have played like a fair amount of games, right? So I think, obviously, like if you have like 50 games, then I'd be like, all right, probably play some more. But I don't think the rank is what matters. I think as long as you have a decent amount of playtime, you'll benefit from coaching, because I'll help you find out things that you either were not aware of or weren't super familiar with. How did I get into coaching? Where do you market it? Just on stream. I don't really market it much, I'm not gonna lie to you, because my goal with coaching is not really to like make like an industry out of it and like coach as many people as possible, but it's more so like people were interested in it and therefore I offered it, but only to individuals that were very interested in it. So I don't really market it much because I don't really want to like just like coach as many people as possible. I only want to coach people that actually like really want it, basically, right? Yeah, as far as how I got into it, I don't know, people just asked for it and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. I have previous experience coaching in other games like TF2. New puzzle. Okay, one sec. I'll add the command. All right, guys, new puzzle. If you're bored. Okay, big play on the guys. I missed the play on the guys. Whoops. Come.
Don't let them outposition us.
Swap into the tornado? Yeah. That was a good play. How do I inquire about coaching? I'd say Discord is the best way. Also emails, but I do a really bad job at checking my emails, unfortunately. I don't know why, I just really suck at it. So yeah, Discord is the best way. So basically, just join my Discord if you're not in it already, and you should be able to find me pretty easily in there. You can either DM me or throw me an @ message in the Discord. If you struggle to DM me for whatever reason, just like @ me in the Discord, just like @Deathy. And yeah, we can set something up. Is this your main job? Yeah. Deadlock is my job. I don't, content creation is my job, I guess, yeah. Like the sponsorships that I do, the content creation that I do on both Twitch and YouTube, and, yeah, the coaching. Those are all my different avenues of income. Did melee creeps beat llama lords? Well, they didn't play llama lords, yeah. So far, pretty even. Average has got a nice little lead in this lane, mostly because he got a gank from the Paradox. So far, here's the scoreboard. Saya not having a great start, 0-2. His lane is kind of rough, though. I think he's playing into a GT and this hero, fucking Holiday. It's obviously a pretty terrifying hero. Interestingly enough, Flick goes for the 2 points into the crack shot. Oh, Flick's just into dead. Most people will go 2 points into the jump pad. He goes 2 points crack shot. Aim diff? Yeah, probably. Gun holiday? Nah, it's not really gun holiday. It's... Oh wait, Flick's one. Flick might just respawn and insta-die. Oh, Flick respawns, insta-dies. Not ideal, but then again, it's laning stage. It doesn't matter that much, right?
I can defend our objectives. Our yellow guardian has been destroyed. Gathering time.
Should laning stage matter more, or you think it's good where it's at? I think it's good where it's at. If you get a lead in the laning stage, it's not like you get penalized or whatever. But at the same time, like, unless you get a significant lead in laning stage, you're not guaranteed to win the game, as you shouldn't be, right? Because you don't want the only comps to be viable to be comps that like have super strong early characters, right? You want there to be a fine balance. Would you remake your Shiv video guide, or is it up to date? I mean, at this point, a lot of my video guides, you know, need some remaking to be 100% up to date. I would say that the core philosophies behind the guides are all pretty much accurate to this day. But like some of the hero guides definitely need a looking at. I was thinking of like redoing like an in-depth hero guide videos for like heroes that I've played a ton of, right? Like Lash, like Mirage, etc. and talking about all the different builds that you can do on those heroes and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. The all guide with bananas or PCT1. Sure, that'd be goated content. You loading in GT holiday the other thing. This lane is abhorrent. Yeah. Right now, Hydra Nation 5k lead. But once again, it's just lane, right? 5k lead doesn't matter that much. Like, you can definitely come back from a 5k lead in the laning stage. And all of a sudden, it went from a 5k lead to a 3k lead. I mean, you get 1 or 2 kills when they have a 5k lead, and it's just like, oh, all of a sudden, they have no lead. Buffs are spawning, right? It looks like, which fight? Okay, so Paradox by the left buff here. Looks like there might be a fight here. Buff spawns, Paradox doesn't go for it. Looks like they gave up both buffs, I think. Yeah, they gave up both buffs to Hydra Nation. So casting on Warden, gun on Grey Talon. This... Very interesting to go Quicksilver and Cold Front on Warden. Most of the time, people will just go one or the other. Feels like a lot, but at the same time, Hydra Nation, like Hydration specifically, really likes farming a lot. Just how he plays the game, he just farms a lot. Like as we can see here, he's gonna clear the safes. He's just gonna get farmed. Like he's gonna clear this wave, and then he's probably gonna go for the safes. Just playing weak side here. The MB goes down to Poshy Pop. Saya goes down to Flick here. Full even game. Let's look at the urn here. Flick is just going to look to maybe turn it in. I think he might be able to sneak it in, honestly. Looks like he's just going to get it, yeah. A lot of space created from the rest of his team. Kelvin Domes for the healing. They don't get anything else out of it, and they lose a Guardian. So it's not the end of the world, right? Still fairly even trade. For me P. Hydration playing Gun Warden. It looks like Hydration is playing... It's hard to say, but yeah, it does look like Gun Warden to an extent. It looks like some sort of hybrid, but... He doesn't have a lot of God items now, but he has Bullet Life Steal, which kind of makes me think that it is going to be Gun Warden. I'm surprised low main is on Abrams. A bit surprising to me, but... That goes down, but trades for Leffa. Goes for the bird. Actually, Cool Cheese dodges the bird. Still ends up going down, though. Average 1 HP. Might be able to make it out here if he doesn't take terrible pathing. Looks like he's going to stick around for a little bit. I think this is quite risky of him, to be honest. I think he's just... Okay. He's TPing out. Honestly, I don't think he needed to use TP there. I think he would have been totally fine. He had speed boost. If he just took like a more defensive path, he could have escaped, kept his ultimate. I think that's a pretty significant blunder because you don't have TP for 130 seconds. But that's all good. Interesting swap. The swap was in order to like get him in a different position and give him more health so that he could survive the bird. It's basically his only option to live. 5k lead now for Hydra Nation. You know, it's not nothing, but it's definitely like, you know, it's not like the game's over or anything, but it's definitely not ideal. Axe hasn't really been able to get a ton out of McGinnis.
Here's your chance to shape your destiny.
What was the solo lane matchup? Solo lane matchups were Mirage Geist versus Wraith and Furnace. Okay, so we got a Warden ult here. It's going to be kited. I don't really know about this Warden ult, to be honest. I mean, didn't really do anything. Seems like a significant blunder as well, but it's all good. Average is going to be holding down the side lane here. Let's get on the Paradox POV. He's going to be looking for a little bit of a play here. Oh, he misses, but he didn't have swap anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Oh, this is such a blunder. Cool Cheese is just insta-dead now. Oh. That's unfortunate. Bit of a feed here by Cool Cheese. Abrams pushing the tower. Gets gone on. I think Abrams is just dead. This guy's dead as fuck. Oh wait, maybe not. He's got Axe on his side coming in. No, he's dead as fuck. Wait, unless. Now DMB's here. He's dead. Fight on the other side of the map. This fight's a loss. Can the boys win this fight? I don't think they can win this fight either. Looks like Axe is going to be going down here on the McGinnis. I mean, this is not looking good for melee creeps. I'll be real. This is not looking good for the melee creeps at the moment.
Don't let up. Our Green Guardian has been defeated. Miss. Such arcane mysteries I will show you.
I see, Warden.
Is this live? Yeah, this is live. Okay. Honestly, somehow I wasn't paying attention for a second. I kind of zoned out. I won't lie. And melee creeps are now fully even. Fully even. They got a walker, I think. Yeah, they got a walker. Interesting. Impressive. Now Average is going to defend here against the Geist. He's just fully man fighting the Geist. He doesn't care. Geist swaps him. I think he can still win this, honestly. No, never mind. He's dead. He does lose to the Geist. Very unfortunate. She was 1 health. She manages to get the swap off. She will get this walker, probably. This is quite bad. Quite bad. Wait, Poshy comes. Poshy's gonna ult the Geist. Geist is dead. Okay, she doesn't get the walker. Very nice. Very nice defense by Poshy. The bird coming in. Is it gonna go for the walker? No, it goes for Poshy. The walker obviously defended there. Poshy having a pretty good game. 17k, top of the net worth in the entire server, right? Farming quite well.
Let's take out Warden.
Okay, we've got an urn fight here, I think, potentially. Look at the urn here. Both teams posturing. Looks like a numbers advantage here on the side of melee creeps. Big swap onto the Warden. Well, that's huge. That's huge. If they can manage to melt hydration, that's so big. And now they go. Oh, they tried to go for the urn. Doesn't manage to sneak in and lasso. Lord and M's gonna go down. Flick's not gonna be able to kill anyone. DMB ults, gets tornadoed, gets kited. Does manage to get the ult on to the Mirage. And here at the urn, there's a bit of a fight. Mirage is gonna go down, but they're gonna get the urn, I think. Well, actually, Mirage doesn't go down. Mirage lives. Holy! Melee creeps are back. What is your ranking with heroes who can farm fastest? I don't know. It's probably like 7. And then every other hero. No, it's probably like 7 and Furnace, Wraith, and then some other heroes. You guys can farm pretty fast. Realistically, it really depends on the builds that you go on certain heroes too. Guys, can we please stop with the cursed Cinema emote? What is that? Like, what is that? Okay, big tornado on DMB. DMB is just dead here. Okay, they don't manage to steal it. DMB goes down. Lowmain dies. Here, if they get trades, it's good for Hydronation. Hydronation getting kills here would be good because they're behind. Oh my god, Average is just owning Lord. And Lord had the dome and everything, didn't matter. The Lefa just dies too. Holy, okay, this is a very significant lead, and they all die. This gives melee creeps 30 seconds to just take every objective on the map. In my opinion, this should be at least 2 walkers, I think. At least 1, maybe not 2, but at least 1 walker. It looks like they're resetting, though. Okay, yeah, actually, maybe they can't. Because of their health. So it looks like a reset. Average is going to get gone on here. Saya's resetting. And this is fair. Their health is really bad on 3 players. They have to reset here. If I'm Average, I might consider just saving up for Siphon Bullets at this point. But we'll see what he does. They don't really need to do anything crazy. They've got a lead, right? They can save up for their next timings. I think that they should use this to like push walkers and shit, but they don't really have to. They do have the advantage. So he buys Intensifying Healing Booster. I think that's totally fair too. I do think that you probably just want to get items that are active now. You have a lead. You want to push the advantage. You probably don't want to go like greed for Siphon. I see the vid. I see the vid. Infernus shows up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure he can just 1v1 the Infernus, and it's not really a big deal. He's matching him. The hero looks like set up on both walkers. Big swap onto the Geist. Geist does have swap at the moment. Maybe she can just simply... Okay, she gets the swap off, and she should die pretty easily here, I think. Maybe not, actually. Wait, she's living way longer than I expected. I won't lie. Okay, but she used her swap, and they got a walker. They got the other walker while that was happening. Now, they're going to be able to get this walker as well here. So, I mean, this is looking incredibly good for melee creeps here. We might have a game 3 on our hands, because this is very, very, like, solid. Full chooses 1 health, unfortunately dies. Not as solid as you'd like to see, but they still take the walker, right? Unfortunately, here, it looks like they're going to bleed 2 people and a huge bag, so definitely not what you like to see. It looks like they are going to fight over the bag. I mean, this is kind of a grief, I think. Yeah, now they just drop an even bigger bag. So, unfortunate. Vegas has literally 1 million monies now. He has almost 6k, so he can just go, like, literally boundless if he wants to. So, definitely not as disciplined as you'd like to see from melee creeps there. Should have been a little bit more disciplined. That should have been a lot cleaner, in my opinion. But it's okay.
The rejuvenator has expired.
Why did Mirage not get balanced at 10 minutes? That's a great question, actually. I don't know. Okay, he's got 6k here. I think the buy is either Siphon Bullets, Colossus, or Inhibitor. He's gonna go Siphon Bullets, makes sense. That's probably what I would have went to. Oh, wait, big swap on the Geist? She does not have swap. She should die. Should be a free kill here. Beautiful. Beautiful swap. Beautiful swap. This should enable the urn play here. Axe should go pick up the urn. He is gonna go on top of it. Looks like we're gonna have a fight while this is all happening. Average goes down. Not Pog. Not Pog. But they do kill Lord. Saya's in deep. They're just creating space. They kill Lord and Hydration. Very Pog. Very Pog. Axe did not commit to the urn, and he also gave nothing to the fight. Axe, bro, you gotta stick on the urn there, bro. I feel like your team, like you weren't gonna be able to get to the fight in time anyway. Now you're late. You guys had space to get the urn, and now you don't get it. Bit of a blunder. I feel like Axe just needed to be disciplined there and stay on the urn and just trust his team. This team should be able to win the 5v5. I don't know. Titanic on Wraith, thoughts? I know Poshy likes it. I don't like it. I think it's dog shit. But Poshy builds it. I also feel like he doesn't even have enough fire rate to warrant, like, Titanic. I'm not gonna lie. I think his build is kind of, like, not amazing. But, it's all good. I mean, he's a king, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so they did get the urn anyway. He's gonna go from behind here. Let's get on the Wraith POV. Ults 1, knocks him down. Oh, this is wait, this is fine. Low main's there to peel. Wait, DMB just gets fucking executed by Saya, our humble king. And Hydration's dead too. And Saya's just mogging them. Saya's mogging them. Intensifying does give ammo as well, yes. I mean, he has infinite ammo, if you want to be real. Like, he can shoot forever. But then again, I don't really think, yeah. I don't love it, right? Maybe I'll talk to him about it, ask him why he buys it. Makes no sense to me, but hey. I'm not beating Hydration, you know what I mean? So maybe he knows something I don't. Would you buy Titanic Mag if it was 1250? I mean, yeah, for 1250 it'd be like insane if it stayed the way that it is, yeah. You did? Okay, well, we did one map, sure. Is maxing Adam on Holiday not the Adam? Huh? Stomp? Oh, you meant Stomp, sorry. Yes, it is, generally. I would say Flick's build doesn't really make sense to me. But that's the way he likes to play the character, and that's okay, you know what I mean? He likes to play the character in a certain way, and it is what it is. And he's dead, and they've lost the game. And GG. Melee Creeps takes game 2. What to change to mag to make it good? I mean, realistically, you probably just need to give it like a little bit more damage. just a tiny bit more damage, and then it'd be good. If instead of giving it 18% weapon damage, you gave it 22%, then it'd probably be more in line, I think. Animation has a 0% win rate with Flick on Holiday, man. Damn. GG. Alright, guys, we found the issue. Just, you know, put cool cheese on the Paradox. Let's go. Alright, let's go back to the stream.
Well done, man. I like there was nothing crazy done necessarily individually. There was no like niche pick that allowed them to pull off this comeback like that as well.
How could you doubt the Abrams pick? Deathy plays. I'm sorry. Is Wander on the team? I don't think so, no.
The split pushes they were doing were fantastic. It pulled.
Oh, guys, 31% of you voted Melee Creeps. You guys are rich.
The bounce back of being down was about 7,000 souls to be able to group up, get those Guardians. Realize that if we don't do something now, we don't take that lead back a little bit, they could potentially snowball this game. So just well done. Well done.
Yep. I mean, Jake, let's bring you in. It seems like the precursor to this game getting out of the hand for Hydra Nation. We were actually watching Poshy Pop, who pushed down a Guardian and a Walker in quick succession. And Melee Creeps were not forced to give anything up for that. They were able to tie up Hydra Nation across the map, and that was the beginning of the snowball.
Yeah, I think there's this huge team fight that starts with cool cheese.
Sorry, my go true. Let's hope Hydration picks Shiv this time. And we'll see. Is Hydration playing with a sub? They're not, no.
Hydration, they're in the lead. They're trying to like force the fight anyway with some key skills down, but they
Man, I need a snack or something, you know.
5 players in that fight, losing mid boss, and once
going all in on creeps here. Give the ball to LeBron, true.
Pushing and repeating on
Give LeBron the ball.
Times we saw the swap charge with Abrams and Paradox comboing together, and that's like
Saya is LeBron.
Anybody.
Wait, guys, I gotta check the scoreboard.
With probably the tankiest
they Flick did a lot of damage.
But just this is a really deadly combo. If the execution is on point, it's a lot of control. It's an insane amount of damage with Abrams control.
I mean, let's be real. This is kind of like why this build is so weird. It's like you don't have rapid recharge, you don't have burst, and most of the damage that you're doing anyway is your spirit damage anyway, even though you're not even building for it. So if you were building for it, I feel like you'd be popping off. But hey, what do I know?
Right, with this incredible pick-off combo the two of them were able to bring.
Mirage build is this. I mean, it makes sense. It's a good build. I would probably go a very similar build.
But you see, now we jump forward like 5 minutes or so, and this is basically the
Saya, our humble king, top damaged on his team.
In fact, most of them almost at full health.
Pretty standard.
As much as we like to talk up Hydra Nation's macro, they really couldn't get it going this game because Melee Creeps were anticipating them. Jason,
whenever you get bored of Deadlock, Fight Night brings the passion back. Let's go. If I were you, I'd get a French taco. I miss French tacos so much. Really? I don't really love French tacos much. Gotta be real. Escalating resilience on Mirage feels so good. Yeah, it does. It's nice.
Swap through Time Wall into Shoulder Charge. It seems like, we question Hydra Nation.
No, the EU holidays build good. The EU holidays build good, in my opinion.
They only really had the
French taco. What? French tacos are like, they're not really taco. You guys can Google what a French taco is. In fact, I'll Google it. French taco. Hey, this is it.
13 because he was opening up those fights left and right. But the
this is the French taco.
Head to match 3 though.
It's not a taco.
Hydra Nation will have the
it's not a taco. That's the lie about it.
If they want it.
It's not a taco.
If you're Melee Creeps, you probably have to ban Paradox most likely.
So, it's like a burrito. I know that it's not a taco. I know it's not a taco, guys. I'm not trying to defend it. It's just, it's called a French taco, okay?
Tier 1 picks, right? We still have Vindicta, there's Paradox, there's Shiv. I don't think it's necessarily super straightforward whether first or second pick is better with there being quite
It's good though, it's good.
Heroes. One thing I think could have been different this game.
It's not French. It's not a taco
there was
though.
A Yamato online
it's like a Crunchwrap. Yeah, it's much more similar to a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Deal with this incredible initiation, but there was really nobody who could tolerate tanking the swap, tanking the pin from Abrams. No one could survive it. Maybe some E-shifts could have come online a little bit sooner, but the
did you try Indian food? I mean, yeah, I've had Indian food before. Yeah. I assume this is a Quebecois thing. No, it's not. It's a French thing. That's why it's called French tacos. It's a French thing. We have it in Quebec too.
It's a pretty scary prospect for anybody on Hydra Nation to be out on the map.
But this is like a French, like from France thing.
Again, here in Deadlock Fight Night, NA number 12, presented by Intel, we are going to a decider map in our money match. Once again, Hydra Nation forced to pull out all the stops to defend their spot at the King of the Hill. Will they maintain their throne, or will they be toppled for real this time? There's only one way to find out, of course, folks. It's to stick around and join us for our decider map. We'll see you soon.
Do you have schnitzel in Quebec? Probably. I don't know. Probably not a lot of it. Oli. Does it have like fries and meat in it? Yeah, a lot of the time, yeah. How are your skills in the kitchen? I'd like to say my skills in the kitchen are pretty good. My skills in the kitchen? They're pretty good. Pretty alright, you know? But yeah, it does have fries and meat in it, yep. Whoever named it French taco needs to go to jail. Yeah, no, I mean, I kind of agree with you. Best restaurants in the world are in London, but they're all French. Yeah, there you go. The French are good at something. Is a French taco actually a taco? I would say probably not. What's your favorite thing to cook? Let me think. I mean, I you know, I always like cooking like a nice little fried rice, right? It's always fun. It's always nice. It's nutritious, easy to make. You can make it with anything in the fridge. I mean, any protein, any, you know, even if you don't have meat, you can just put eggs in there and you're chilling. So that's probably one of my go-to. Other than that, I really like cooking like spaghetti with bolognese sauce, you know, bolognese or whatever. Yeah, I really like pasta in general. I'm a big fan of pasta. Have you ever had shawarma poutine? Yeah, I have. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, you know, it's just poutine, but like with shawarma meat on it. I mean, you can't really go wrong with it. Boom. I'm guessing that the way... Okay, so I think I'm starting to see the vision a little bit on Flick's build, right? So I think that Flick is kind of building... I think Flick is kind of building Holiday this way because the way that he sees Holiday is he sees the barrel as a setup tool. So I think he sees the barrel as like a tool that's like, okay, I'm going to use the barrel to knock the person up so I can guarantee a headshot, right? I think that's how he sees it. That was good. So I think he's just like, okay, I'm gonna max barrels so I can have 3 charges extra, so I can have a bunch of charges, so I can have more barrels to set up my headshots. Because I juggle the person and I give it like a kind of guaranteed headshot. I think that's how they meant Holiday. I don't really, I mean, I guess you can play her multiple ways, but right now it just feels like the barrel does so much damage and the stomp is so good that you might as well play it that way. Especially since on their team, it's not like they have a ton of CC, but regardless. How are your skills? Is that an appropriate question? It's not really an appropriate question, but it's all good. Is the damage better than just throwing a second barrel, though? I mean, not really. If you build for the barrel, it just does like 1,000,000 damage. I mean, I do feel like Headhunter on Holiday is fine. Like, Headhunter's fine on anyone, realistically. You can just build that item, and like, it just does flat damage, right? So even if you're not building for your gun, it still gives you a decent amount of flat damage, so you're chilling. I think it's good. Who's excited for Game 3? Game 3? I mean, this could be anyone, really. Anyone's game. Gamba? I will Gamba, don't worry, I will Gamba. What are your thoughts on Flick? I think he's a great player. I mean, all the players on Hydra Nation are good. I feel like barrel setup was the original intention behind Holiday's design. Interesting. Maybe not. I don't know, because like barrels you can throw super far too. Civ 7 just released. Goodbye, Deadlock. Yeah, I heard so. Yo, thanks for the Prime, Toby. As always, guys, if you enjoy my coverage of Fight Night, or if you just like handing out, you know. All right, guys. Let's give support to Average. Ask for your power. Okay, guys. Can we please get some Glore Pass for Average? Can we please get some Glore Pass in the chat for Average? Add him with it. You need to add Average DL and then Glore Pass. Make sure you add Average DL.
All right, squad. Saddle the heck up. It all comes down to this.
All right, let's get the energy.
King of the Hill in week 12 of our Deadlock Fight Night for NA presented by Intel. I'm Mitch, joined by Jake and Jason.
Alright, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this because this is actually legit a movie.
Creeps break back into the game in a really strong second match. One that honestly kind of billowed out of control by about the 22-minute mark. Jake, Melee Creeps demonstrated a great transition out of that lane phase. And honestly, they didn't make any mistakes. They kept the lead. They didn't let off the gas at all, and they closed out the game.
Who's the best player in Melee Creeps in your opinion? I think that they are. I don't really think that there is like one best player from Melee Creeps. I think mechanically their best players are probably Average and Saya. I think Poshipop is a very consistent player that's very safe, and like Poshipop plays in a way that's very risk-free and that's very valuable. I think that Cool Cheese is a great initiator, makes plays happen and stuff. Like I think they're all great players, you know. Low main's very flexible and he was durable and his mechanics are really good. Like Act, you know, is playing the support and he's supporting the team. Act sometimes fumbles a little bit, but like he's obviously a very good player as well.
We feel like Melee Creeps
You need to learn how to make pizza. Yeah, that's true.
Picked up with Paradox is already kind of insane.
You like my sweatshirt? Thank you.
The fact that he was able to split push confidently.
It's a shirt, you know, but I mean it's like thick. I don't know. It's a sweater. I don't know. Probably a sweater, I guess.
They didn't really have in the first match. I mean, yeah, you had maybe like a Geist, but it's not really going to be as scary as.
What advice would you give to Melee Creeps for Game 3? I think your draft was good. I think be a little careful about the lanes. You guys fall behind a little bit. If you guys don't fall behind, I think you did a really good job at the mid game of keeping tempo. Make sure you're playing against around your strong heroes. Yeah. Average, don't take too many ego 1v1s. Okay, I think Average took a little bit of ego 1v1s.
I think all of a sudden it gave them much less ability to intervene on like the right.
You think that if Big and Brillick weren't blacklisted, they'd win one by now?
So they really struggled to like respond quickly.
I don't know if they're there quite yet.
Outside of using the teleport.
They have their chances though. They have their chances. Let Hydra Nation have a holiday. Why are they blacklisted? I don't really think they're blacklisted per se. I think it's just that with the PayPal situation that happened, since there was an actual cheater, with OBT having had a lot of accusations against them in the past, I think right now they're just feeling a little bit iffy about it, and they don't really want to take the risk, basically, because PayPal was literally cheating. And so I think right now they feel pretty iffy having someone. Isn't OBT cleared by now? I mean, you can never fully clear someone, really, realistically. Doesn't he have a camera on him? I'm sure. I think that they are working together to fulfill the request of Fight Night so that they can play in it. As far as I'm aware, that's what's going on, I think.
Or something similar, but yeah. No of those swapperoonies allowed. Melee Creeps don't want that done back to them.
I missed the PayPal situation. Is it too much to ask for a TLDR? No worries. Yeah, I got you. Okay, the PayPal situation is Llamalords lost precision. They picked up PayPal, who was this semi-random guy who'd been around for a little while but was quite bad at the game before, and was still quite bad at the game now, to be honest. And it was found out that PayPal was cheating. At first, it was just suspicions, but like the clips were pretty blatant. A lot of people watched the clips. I was pretty convinced that he was cheating before it came out. I watched the clips with a bunch of other high-level players, and I was like, yeah, this guy's cheating out of his ass. And then basically Melee, not Melee Creeps, sorry. We told Llamalords about it. Llamalords were told about it. They pressed PayPal. They asked him, like, they did it. They tried to do a PC check on him. He failed the PC check because he was like, oh, I can't right now. I have to like do groceries or whatever the fuck, right? So he failed that. And eventually he just admitted that he did cheat. Oh yeah. Divine barrier. Can you show clips? Nah. I don't really want to. Pumping all forms of damage, keeping your shields on all the time. I slept through history class in 12th grade all years. Is it too much to ask for a TLDR? Yeah, it's too much. Sorry. Okay, so Hydra Nation first pick Vindicta. Melee Creeps go Mirage. I think they should go Mirage Paradox here. We'll see them. What are your thoughts on the Glory Pass? Look, the community wanted a Glory Pass. I gave Glory Pass. PayPal cheating clips are so condemning. Yeah, I mean the clips were insane.
It's definitely one of DMB's most played heroes.
It was literally just boom, 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 headshot, headshot, headshot. No, he didn't have walls. He had aim assistance. He didn't have walls. He missed on the Shadowy Viper. Yeah, he missed, but just barely. You can still miss with aim assistance, but like just barely. It was really weird. Like his aim assistance just went to whoop. It just went oh right to the Shadowy Viper. It's like, bro.
Actually, I think the most picked banned hero in NA, if I'm not mistaken, at 100%. Actually, I know Viscus is at 100%. I think Mirage is like.
No, it just wasn't human. The way that he moved his mouse for the headshots just was not human. The frequency at which he was hitting headshots and the way that he was moving his mouse to hit them was simply not human.
I'd like the Wraith here.
Really
There's
quite
like a
that simple.
threat that can lock down Vindicta and potentially catch her. And just with how strong the hero is with the macro play and then, you know, late game team fight potential. I think these are great 2 high quality openers. Although this time I feel Hydronation is matching that quality, right? With the Vindicta. I'm curious to see if
Lords
they go
lost Lord
for
NM. Yeah, they did.
the
Did someone
Holiday
cheat?
again
Yeah,
here.
PayPal
I
cheated
feel like
in
that
Fight Night.
since
Yeah.
Paradox is out, right? Like getting this initiator catch potential could be valued a little bit more.
OBT got accused of cheating a bunch by Calc mostly. I would say it's not mostly by Calc, although Calc was one of the most vocal people that accused OBT. OBT got a lot of accusations, not just by Calc, but by a lot of players. A lot of players.
It's kind of a mistake. I think that they have Vindicta.
It's not just Calc in Vegas, but also all of their teams, right? And even other people in different teams, right? It's not just one person thinks OBT was cheating or whatever. A lot of people think so.
Potential.
What kind of hacks? As far as I know, he was accused of basically, most likely, like some sort of radar hack if you were cheating. Some sort of map hack.
But without Paradox, I do think.
Oh, so Melee Creeps banned Paradox. I missed this. Okay, so I think it's actually fine to ban Paradox because Hydronation have first pick, and I do agree if you put Flick on something that's not Paradox, his impact is diminished like 12 times. Was there actual basis for the accusations? I will say some of the clips were suspicious, so it was definitely enough basis to be investigated.
Vice versa, you could start with the Holiday and then Vindicta follows up. Either way, I think this is just a really beautiful opening 2 combo.
What were the clips or evidence of OBT cheating? I mean, there's a lot of them. I don't think I've gone through all of them on stream. Other people have. And honestly, I don't really want to do that. My stance on people cheating right now is unless I'm 100% certain that they are cheating, like I was with PayPal, if I'm not 100% certain they are cheating, I'm just going to continue playing the game. And until LAN, we don't really have a way to clear players 100% anyway. People can cheat, honestly. It's just, it is what it is. People shouldn't cheat. And obviously, any cheater that is found will be banned immediately and will never get to play the game again. But right now, there's not much that I can do.
Their second solo laner here and try and secure a solid core, and Warden will join their front line this time. Hydronation allowed that one through, Jason.
I was wondering if Melee Creeps might try to go Kelvin. Because
Quick quit, yeah. How did PayPal cheat? He used DMA cheats, like aim assistance. What happened to Xeno?
Well against Yamato because you just kind of lock her in, you wait out the shadow transformation while you're healing up your team.
I mean,
kind of killer, you can sustain your team. I'll see if there's a good chase potential, but I don't know. For some reason, I'm still leaning towards potentially a Bebop. When it comes to bans, though,
is there a great Shiv player on Melee Creeps? Yeah, it is. The Shiv is not a target ban. They also ban Shiv against us, Hydronation. I think Hydronation just defaults to banning Shiv. I think you just ban Shiv every game.
Targeting it as hard because you know, Vegas, obviously we've seen go over to the Viscous if needed.
I mean, nothing really happened to Xeno specifically.
It's not the,
like,
best Viscous
Xeno is just a person that is banned on platforms like Twitch, for example. And that's pretty much all you need to know, really. Since he's just a person that's banned, he's been pretty much...
I think it's quite good. Yeah, it's quite good against Melee Creeps. If anything, maybe Melee Creeps pick it.
Who was Xeno? Though, like... There's really no point to even talking about it. I should have ignored the comment in the first place.
There's going to be somebody you can damage, but I agree. I think it's much scarier against Melee Creeps than for them. Maybe they're just forced to take it as the only way to block it out here.
Okay, so we're still looking at a potentially a solo laner. Obviously,
you're more of an NIP for Flaren or a Arcus sort of person. I'm not. I guess for Flaren, I don't know.
You could already have that locked down.
Sorry for bringing it up. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Don't worry. You're fine for bringing it up. It's really not that deep.
I think they're really scared of that.
It's really not.
Even more so than the Viscous. But
just a good guy that makes some good builds. Yeah, there you go.
You got the save for the Krill combo, save for Binding Word, and I mean all.
You drink Fairlife milk? No, I don't really drink milk much.
Getting their
I think I'm playing Lash right now. You tried to do a 10-minute ban list, and it took me 13:51, and it sucked. Wow. I'm surprised.
For these frontliners.
Whatever happened with Boink? Yeah, I haven't seen Boink play
down,
recently, but he's going to be playing in a tournament this weekend with some of my old teammates, yeah.
Go with the Calico as a higher pro. I wonder if Viscous.
You had to make a list of deadlock players to not like at this point. It's getting out of hand. I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? It's like how many celebrities have done fucked up shit, right? A lot.
She's caused a lot of problems, I think, for Hydronation. But if you were to round this out with a Viscous, Calico Viscous here,
A Calico, Yamato, Holiday, Vindicta, Wraith, Mirage, Warden, Monkrell. I mean, I kind of like the melee creeps draft. It feels very, like, basic, but, like, in a good way.
Out of the picture, obviously, like, you can always go in the Ivy direction, I suppose. Yeah, oh, buddy, this is... Oof. This is a cool.
Am I doing Gamba for these games? Yeah, I'll be doing Gamba.
Draft. I already like so much more for Hydronation than last game, and I feel Melee Creeps has been put in an odd spot. I feel they took the.
Can't wait for more orcs to come into the scene. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Phase Deathy, yeah, why not?
Wanted it very badly. They took the Mo and Krill. Certainly is a blocking pick here. It doesn't mean it's the end of the world, but you know, it could be sometimes annoying for Yamato.
Despite the accusations, I feel like most of the people in Big and Brillic. I mean, same.
Like a dream,
I like them too.
Everybody is rollable.
There's definitely no ball. What do you mean? Are your old teammates on a TF2 Boomers B team? I don't know if I'd call it TF2 Boomers B team, but Boink, Zach, and Tankman are on it. They're going to be playing in the tournament this weekend, which is like a new player tournament, or like basically it's just a tournament where the top teams are banned from it.
Now with Viscous on the field, right? Now you have to combo the Viscous.
Time to start a Deadlock BR firm. You're Archon 6 now? Let's go. So close to Oracle, aka the GOAT rank.
I mean, Guinness is like, it doesn't really do anything to Vindicta, right? Like realistically, you're gonna be flying over the wall. You're gonna be.
Are they just gonna oh Bebop? I like it. I like the Bebop.
Yeah. That's but I'm.
I like the Bebop.
Like, hypothetically, yeah, just hook the Vindicta every fight. It's great, guys. Don't worry, I'll get it. Which is a lot.
I mean, you
of
just build
pressure,
knockdown
you know,
too.
Get those knockdowns on Bebop. Maybe it's more real.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the melee creeps draft. I like the melee creeps draft.
A matchup into Viscous, who hasn't. I mean, this is like the best Viscous game I've ever seen.
I will say that there are a decent amount of heroes that hooking them is not really that great this game. You definitely need Silence Glyph on Bebop this game is kind of the issue. Because you hook Calico, you hook Yamato. I mean, Calico, if you have slowing next to this, it's enough.
That's a sick Dynamo pick.
Dynamo.
I actually like this. It's sick against like,
really?
Think about this. You're going for these
I don't love Dynamo here.
With Bebop hooking.
Do we really love Dynamo?
Catching people, but there's no long range damage. I mean, Mirage sort of can be built long range damage. Maybe. I mean,
it's fine. You're playing against a full grounded comp, so that's the good part about Dynamo. It's full grounded. But I don't know. Beginners can just cancel your wall, your ult every single time if you don't alter. Like,
this is gonna be so hard to navigate a Dynamo in these fights. It's gonna be so hard to not ever group up in the draft that melee creeps have brought.
Did we get the Jason? Are we gonna get the spam knockout build? The what was it called?
I've been playing it in my games.
Yeah, what was it called?
I don't know if we need to say it, right?
Okay.
The Impregnator.
It's super fun.
They don't want to say it.
It's super fun to do, and I know a lot of people in chat will be very happy when they see this to have Dynamo picked up. I think Drake.
I don't know if it's gonna be that build, but it might be.
And the disruption that he's gonna apply as well is gonna be so fresh.
Can Mirage Tornado interrupt Dynamo ult? It cannot. No.
Like especially if you go refresh.
But you can dodge the Dynamo ult with Mirage Tornado.
Can get out relatively easy with
Dynamo's teaching her wise.
Yamato can shadow transform or transformate. Is that even a word? Yeah, this is looking like pretty good for Hydronation. I'd say they definitely won the battle when it came to drafts.
Is this a hydration Viscous? What do you guys think?
It could be. He's played Dynamo, but he has to be playing Viscous.
He's also played Lord
as well. Oh, so he's
all right.
The Dynamo.
Let me get the match ID real quick. Oh, the stream quality kind of fucked. I'll post it in both YouTube and Twitch chat for you guys if you want to watch 46944.
Here in our final game of our best of 3 with $1,000 on the line, thanks to our friends over at
All right, let me Gamba. Game 3. Who wins? Melee, Creeps, Hydronation. You have 5 minutes to vote. You know the rules. Boom. Here we go. What was the patch about today? I don't think there was any patch notes. So, it probably just bug fixes, realistically. Or updating certain assets or something. Alright, guys. Any lane you want to watch in particular? I mean, it looks like Hydration's on the Dynamo. Wait a second. I don't like this at all. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Hydration being on Dynamo. Main reason I don't like Hydration not being on Dynamo is because most of the time, Hydration's role on the team is get super farmed up and scale, right? 99% of the time, that's his role on the heroes that he plays. Even when he plays Lash, he plays it the same way. He just plays it the way of like, hey, I'm going to farm and scale. Dynamo, I just don't really think you want that. He does go Ammo Scavenger first item, though. We'll see. Stomp Dynamo scales. I mean, yeah, he might be playing Stomp Dynamo. I haven't seen him, like, practice it or whatever. I mean, I just haven't seen him play the game that much, to be honest. But I guess we'll see. Oh, he gets hooked. Oh, he gets hooked. I mean, honestly, they did more damage to them after the hook. I'm not gonna lie. That stomp did a lot of damage. Is hydration your boy? What does that mean? I like hydration. Why are hydration so strong despite most of them not really playing the game? I mean, they do play the game. A lot of them play the game on alts, I will say. They don't play the game as much as other teams in general, but they all played the game a shit ton before, right? All of them grinded at one point. So a lot of them just have like a lot of experience from the past, and they've been together as a team for a really long time, and they've had a lot of time to work it out, you know what I mean? Like, as a team, they are probably the team that has the most scrim and tournament practice out of any team. So, yeah, the whole they haven't played is, like, kind of true, but also kind of not. All pro experience helps a lot. True. They also, like, have, like, a lot of experience being pro in other games and stuff, yeah. I mean, Hydration was a pro in Overwatch. They had DMB. Quig is not there. I think Lefa was, like, a pro or, like, semi-pro before in, like, PUBG or something. Flick was also probably, like, a tier 2 or tier 3 player in, like, CS and Valorant. I don't really know. Lefa was, like, a tier 2 Overwatch player, I think. Vegas PUBG, I see. Yeah. Oh, another hook. On Flick this time. Flick is... Oh, wait. Wait, Flick parried low main. Low main goes down. Unfortunate. Low main hits the hooks, but perishes. Did they kick Quig for low main? They didn't kick Quig. Quig just left. The hump OP. 2 points in stomp. Let's go. Looks like he is going stomp build. I mean, he's going a lot of spirit. I mean, with Ammo Scav, he's going to like 46 spirit. This is 1.8 scaling, so his stomp is going to be doing 200 damage. He's got Black Hole as well. Wait, low main went for a gank here, but Flick followed him, it looks like. Oh, Flick's taking like literally 1,000,000 damage. Get on the Poshy POV here. Flick like literally stuck in here. Oh, he gets lassoed. Ooh. Poshy's 1 health. Oh, the Flick is just trying to go crazy. Oh, wait. Flick actually does go crazy. Wait a second. And Poshy's dead, too. It's all good. Doesn't really matter that much. 5 kills in favor of Hydronation to the 2 kills for melee creeps. But if they just get 1 or 2 kills, they'll be back. Let's look average on the Mirage once again. I got hit with the Dynamo Stomp earlier. It felt like it was a mile away. Yeah, Dynamo Stomp does have a pretty long range. Axe goes down as well. Not ideal.
The old New York tuxedo.
This is game 3. This is game 3. Okay, low main is going weapon bebop. Makes sense. Gun bebop. Gun bop, as they call it. Hydration's got cold front. He's gonna go just full farm Dynamo here, it looks like. Which I guess with the 1 build probably skills, like you guys said. We'll see. Boom, the shockwave. But the shockwave is actually really good against Warden. Still full even. Let's look at tower damage. I mean, tower damage, it does seem like Hydronation has a decent lead, right? Like, this tower's taking a decent amount of damage, but it's nothing crazy. Poshy here. I think Poshy might go for an early slowing hex. He has Enduring Spirit. He's gonna go for a gank here. I like this, actually. I like this. Oh, wait. The Dynamo save, though. That was a really good Dynamo, too. That was a really good Dynamo, too. Very well played by Hydration. And they almost kill... They actually almost kill Saya. They get ganked, and they almost get a kill. I mean, that's Masterclass right there. Masterclass. You feel like this will be a Vindictive Snowball? I don't know. Vindictive's not snowballing so far, but... Could be. Looks like Holiday's gonna go for a gank here. No lasso available, but still gonna go for it here. Just going on the tower. Wait, what happened to the hook? Looks like they're gonna get this tower here. Very nice. The MB had a slight lead in this lane. Get the tower. That's all good. Okay, Warden scaling. Slight lead for Hydration. Once again, with how all comeback souls work, these lanes don't really mean anything. Looks like Flick's name kind of looks like fuck when the hit rate drops. Oh yeah, I can see it. Lomi not having the best start, 0-3 at the moment, but you know, he'll recover. I mean, it's Bebop, right? I mean, Hydration very farmed on the Dynamo here. Oh, low main's just dead. No, wait, he's not. Wait, the MB comes in for the gank. Oh my god. That stomp did legit 300 damage. Once again, Hydration, slight lead in the laning stage. Well, Lefo manages to get his ult off. I mean, this is quite bad, I will say. You bring 3 people to his lane and Lefo manages to get the ult off before you do anything here. He's going to be able to just chill. They should be able to take this tower, probably. Okay, wait, big parry. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Oh, Average is dead. No! Oh, this is turning into like a kind of a scary lead here. I won't lie. This is now 7k at 10 minutes.
I gotta spend these souls.
11 kills to 3. I mean, this is really not what you like to see. I think melee creeps can still turn this around, but this is obviously not looking good, right? Obviously not looking good. You lost my 10-minute boundless game. Got boundless and we lost. Because you didn't get your 10-minute boundless. You got a 13. Big hook though. I mean, at this point, melee creeps, they need kills, right? They need kills. If they don't get kills, they're just gonna get gapped here because they're down 12k here. I mean, this is a very, very bad start for them. They lost pretty much every lane. Like, I don't think a single lane won, realistically, it looks like. Poshy is the one that looks like he has the closest to a decent start, but that's mostly because he like fucked off and went to the jungle. He lost his tower super early.
You earn my favor.
I see Vindicta.
You know if Hydration makes up builds on the spot? For the most part, he usually has builds beforehand. He doesn't really make them up on the spot. But obviously every good player does, like, you know, adapt their build to the game. Hydration countering Bebop with Goo and Dynamo, it's true. True. Oh my god, that stomp did 700 damage. That stomp did 700 damage. Okay, it didn't actually do 700, it did 500, but still. That's crazy. What's Hydration gonna do if they just get improved spirit armor? I will say improved spirit armor is a very good purchase against their team because they've drafted a lot of spirit damage. So spirit armor is definitely going to be a very good buy. However, the game needs to make it there. Right now, Hydranation's got a pretty big lead, right? They're up, you know, 10k at the 12 minutes, which is, I mean, the game's not unplayable with this lead, but it's definitely not good. You definitely don't want that. I also don't like that low main goes Tesla bullets here. Like, I think having 2 Tesla bullet buyers on your team is just kind of troll. Like, but hey, they can definitely make it work. Lomain's dead as fuck here, though. Yeah, but he's dead. 3 people converged on him. Can they get anything in exchange here? They're going for the MB. If they can get 1 kill, if they can trade 1 for 1, it's way better for them. Way better. Okay, so they do manage to trade 1 for 1. Here, it looks like Poshi's going to get gone on by 4 people. Let's see if he can live here. Okay, I think he might be fine. That was good. Good discipline there. You guys see, it's a small little detail, but it's very important. You guys see how he stood still with his TP and waited? The reason he did that is because he wanted to wait for the Lefa's grapple to be over. And once the grapple was over, then he TP'd, you know? Hey, Deadly. Viewer here. Just curious from a professional's experience why Bebop 6th was picked into this comp. To be fair, Dynamo was last picked, and I think before the Dynamo, the Bebop actually looked fine. It looked okay, but not with this build. I mean, he needs Slowing Hex, otherwise how is he ever going to kill anyone he hooks? Or Silence Cliff. He needs Slowing Hex or Silence Cliff. Ideally both, probably. He probably will go Silence Cliff next, I would assume. Kind of really needs it this game. He also needs Knockdown, so I just think Tesla Bullets was kind of big hook, though. Yeah, average goes down. Can they get trades, though? If they get trades, like I said, if they get trades, it's better for them. Much better. Okay, Lefa gets grabbed. If they can kill Lefa here, it's huge. Okay, massive kill. Massive kill, actually. They are gonna... Looks like they're gonna lose a walker for this, though, unfortunately. Well, the walker here is getting taken, so definitely not good for them. And it looks like they can't really trade for Andy Walker, so they're just gonna be straight up down 10k here. If they get a pick here on the Dynamo, that would be big. Dynamo's just buying time. Oh my god. The Impregnator is coming in. Holy fuck. Yeah, this one's not looking good. This one is not looking good. Fire goes down. And they're down a lot. They're down 14k. The good news is that the urn is on their side. So, you know, what is Lomain doing right now? He's just trying to make a break for it. They're just going mid here. I don't think they can do anything about this mid. I mean, this is just a free hydronation mid. They're just going to try to trade the urn for it. It's probably the correct play. I mean, realistically, you just get your waves as good as possible. Wait, DMB is kind of feeding, no? He's alive. Just one. Don't chase. Do not chase this, guys. Okay, good discipline. Okay, average is pushing a walker here. They really need to try to get this urn, but they are baiting this urn for quite... Oh, no, they dropped it. Oh, no, Lomain dies with it. Now the enemy team's going to try to pick him up. Okay, Black Hole. Oh, man. If Hydronation is able to pick up this urn, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, that urn is their way back into the game, yeah. Hydronation is very well in control. 15k lead now with mid-boss. It's not looking good for the melee creeps right now. No, honestly, I liked the urn play. They just needed to bait the urn while average was getting the walker. And then if someone comes to contest average, then average CPs to the fight, and then it's fine. Yeah, he's dead.
It's brutal out there, huh?
Might be GG. I mean, yeah, 20k lead with mid boss. It's definitely, it's not completely GG, but it's going to be very, very hard for melee creeps to come back from this. They need to be very disciplined about the plays they go for. They need to bait waves and try to get picks with the Moan Crawl and the Bebop. They do have the tools to come back now. Don't get it twisted, right? They have the tools to come back, in the sense that they have a Bebop, they have a Moan Crawl. Like, they have characters that can really turn these situations around. Bebop has Silence Cliff now, so if he gets a good hook, could turn it around, but it's not looking good. Hydration's got Surge of Power now on his Stomp. His Stomp now does 600 damage. Almost 700. He might go Reverb next. I mean, if he gets Reverb, it's actually done. Or maybe he just goes Improved Spirit. I don't know. Maybe he wants to come online now, so he's going to get, like, Improved Spirit. Yeah, that's what he does. I think that's smart. You know, you probably, like, you have a lead right now. You probably don't want to be too greedy with it. You want to get items that come online now so you can put the pressure on. Alright, Pashi goes down. I missed the fight. Still, the fight is happening. Warden ults. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's disaster. Sai is dead. Axe is dead. Cool Cheese does kill Vegas, but he's going to go down. I mean, you're trading 4 for 1. And they have mid-boss. It's over. It's actually over. Looking beautiful today. Thank you, Yams. Appreciate it. This one's looking over, bro. Unlucky.
Death brings consequences once more.
Can I change my gamble? No, you can't. But yeah, 30k lead. I mean, if melee creeps come back from this, I'll be extremely impressed. If you want to play on my Archon 2 ult when you do the Spirit Mirage build, no, I'm not going to do account sharing or whatever. Ninja laugh. Spirit Mirage is so OP. No, Yams, you don't understand. Someone made a Mirage build. They called it Deathy Spirit Mirage build. And it's just a complete meme, bro. It's just a complete meme. They said, oh, rush boundless by 10 minutes. It's like rush boundless by 10 minutes. It's like all these other memes. And somehow the build is in the popular category. Somehow the build is in the popular category. And it's called Deathy Spirit Mirage. And it's like very clearly not me that made it. And yeah, it's... yeah, this one's looking pretty over, unfortunately. Isn't that based on usage? Yeah, it's based on usage. Or, like, I think it's based on favorite rate, probably. So, I have to play. And now someone gifted 20 subs for me to... Tetsuo gifted 20 subs for me to play that build. And I'm not going to play it on my main just because, like... Normally, I only play on my main. But, like... I'm going to get mass reported if I play that on my main. Yeah, this one's looking tough. GG, I think. Yeah. GG. Are they gonna back up here? I mean, the smart play is probably back up, pick up the buff, pick up the urn, and don't risk it, right? But they are up so much. Is this real, by the way? Because if this outgoing damage is real, then why the fuck are we going Pristine Emblem, right? Can we talk about that? What could they have done this game? I mean, this game, I mean, I would have to rewatch the VOD to say exactly, but this game very much looks like we lost every lane and we weren't able to take good enough fights to come back. When you lose every lane, it's fine to lose lanes a little bit or be behind in the laning stage a little bit, but if you lose every lane, right? You're on the back foot, and you have to take fights that are good for you. Now, losing laning stage by 2 or 3k is one thing. Losing laning stage by almost 10k is entirely another thing. So they got kind of smashed in the laning stage. And so the only way that they can come back after that is to get really good kills. Like, you have to keep trading, basically. If you keep trading 1-for-1, comeback souls is going to make you come back into the game. Check hydration, outgoing damage. That's funny. Look at him go. GG. GG NT says Vegas. GG easy says Flick. Okay. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. All right. Let's look at the damage breakdown. I mean, are we for real? Powder Keg is doing 8,500 damage, and we're out here building fucking pristine emblem instead of building improved burst. Check the M. Yeah, I'm down, ZP. I'm down. I will keep streaming. I'm down. Hit me with it. I'm not gonna lie, this build is brain rot. Like, I'm gonna be honest. The build's a little brain rot, but it's okay. Rapid recharge, I can forgive. Rapid recharge, honestly, I can forgive. It's an insane item. Actually, no, I can't forgive rapid recharge. No, you're right. You're actually right. No, you're actually right. All right, guys. Now you know the mission, okay? You guys know the mission, okay? Deathy Spirit Mirage, okay? Now, disclosure. I did not make this build. Rapid recharge is not that bad. No, it's very good on Holiday. It's very good. Now, I did not make this build, okay? It says right here, Chills made this build, okay? Now, this is what we're gonna do. So this build, it's terrible, okay? We're not gonna beat, we're not gonna beat around the bush. This is one of the worst builds I've ever seen in my life. Why do we have Arcane Surge in this build? Let's think about that for a second. Surge power on 3. Try not to rotate much or use your ult. Just farm for Boundless. Sounds good. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. Like I said, playing this build on my main account will get me reported. So, we're gonna do a little, we're gonna do just a little account switching, okay? Now, full disclosure, you guys will see my alt. I don't play on alt accounts, okay? I've played very few games on this account. I don't like alt accounts. I'm generally against alt accounts. I think this is an exception. Okay? I think that this exception is fair. One sec. Okay. Let me launch my alt account real quick. Can we see the rank? Sure, I'll show you guys my account. You guys will see my account. How would you categorize, name the roles in Deadlock? I would say the roles in Deadlock, more or less at the moment, are every team has like a support-ish player. Every team has like a more initiator type player that plays like the Paradox and whatnot. And those are pretty much it. Why is it not capturing the window of Deadlock? Hello? Hello? Oh, here we go. All right. Here's my alt account, guys. Okay. This is it. I don't have a rank. Last time I played was October 20th. Here's my full match history so you guys can see. Full match history. Okay. Now, L Smurf, I agree. L Smurf, I agree. 100% L Smurf. Now, we're gonna do this strat. What are the highest pick rate heroes right now? What are the highest pick rate heroes? Let me look. Highest pick rate. Calico and Haze. Okay. So we put Haze and Calico. Boom. Okay. Okay. So Spirit Mirage isn't even a thing. I mean, it kind of is. Spirit Mirage is kind of a thing, just not this. Just not this build. Spirit Mirage is kind of a thing, but just not built like this, bro. Just not built like this. L Smurf? No, I agree. L Smurf 100%. What rank is this account? It doesn't have a rank. Last match that I played was like in October. I don't even think the ranking system was the same, so I have no idea. This is the last match that I played, by the way. There was Soul Rebirth, just to give you guys an idea. This is the last match I played, and in this match, the challenge was Pacifist Kelvin. So I still did 2,000 player damage, unfortunately, but I did 100,000 healing. 100,000 healing on Kelvin. That was a funny one. That was a funny one. This one was also on stream. Because I remember, I think this one was at a time where I couldn't find a game. I was queued for an hour, and then I just decided, fuck this. Like, I'll go on and out. Can I see Soul Rebirth? Yeah, sure. Is there a VOD of that somewhere? Probably, yeah. I don't know if it's still up. It's probably still up on YouTube. I think Twitch doesn't keep VODs, but I think YouTube does, yeah. Yeah, this item was dumb as fuck. This item was dumb as fuck. Why was Soul Rebirth removed? Because it was impossible to balance. It was just not possible to balance. Guys, Fiery Kaku, I don't think you understand how bad this Mirage build is. I don't think you understand. It's impossible. It's just not possible. Okay, guys, here are the rules. Here are the rules. I'm going to follow the build exactly. I'm going to follow it to the T, right? I'm going to... Wait. Deathy. Spirit Mirage, bro. I'm going to follow this build exactly in the order, right? In fact... Should I just quick buy everything? I'm just gonna put everything on. Oh fuck! All slots are full. Okay, I'm gonna follow the build exactly. I'm gonna follow the skill build order, even though the skill build order is very dumb. Okay.
Summon me and let me help you.
Don't you need attack speed to stack gen? Yeah, this build is terrible, guys. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
I'll put the scarabs to good use.
Okay. Oh, okay, that guy just walked into me. No worries. Oh yeah, I feel like I'm on Europe. I'm pretty sure I'm in Europe, guys. Yeah, I need to make sure I don't take too much damage because I'm rushing Enchanter's Barrier. Am I in Europe? I'm not. I'm in North America. Okay. Yeah, I'm following the build to a T. Oh wait, my Shiv is a goated. My Shiv's a king. 8 kilometers of cock, okay. Wait, I'm just heading straight head on this guy. I'm actually heading straight head.
You good?
Bathroom, he says. Okay.
Alright, just let me know.
Do you think these people even parry?
Pause. Bring your computer with you on the
He's gonna be
shitter.
AFK. How is he gonna do
Not.
that?
Are you kidding? Your setup's not in your bathroom?
Oh, this is peak. This is peak content.
kind of
This
in
is
my
actually peak
kitchen.
content. Oh, he's moving. Oh, he's moving. Right, that was the quickest bathroom break I've ever seen in my life. Guys, I almost have Enchanter's Barrier. Now, the only problem is I don't have my 3 skilled yet. Why don't I have my 3 skilled yet? I have no idea. This build's entire playstyle revolves around skilling the 3, and yeah, I just don't have it skilled. It's all good, though. It is all good, though. What is this? Bro tried to fake punch me. He doesn't think I'm gonna just... Alright, guys. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I can steal their small camp. Wait. Let's buy.
Oh, this lane is boring as fuck.
I know, they don't want to fight.
They don't. They just want to sit behind a fucking pillar. So
Guys, I don't know if this build is just gonna, like... I don't know, like... I don't know how I make this build work. I just don't know. Okay. Especially when the Shiv just comes to take all the farm that I want to take by myself.
I'm gonna go gank yellow.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's just a psychopath.
One less threat to worry about.
Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie, having no regen at all might also be a bit of an issue.
we go missing.
Oh shit. Nano is missing again.
Okay, guys, does anybody know the creator of this build? You gotta let them know that I played it.
No way.
4 minutes. Alright, let me run some boxes. Holy! Deadlock Fight Night! Thank you for the raid. Yo, GG's tonight. Thanks for hosting the event as always. Love you guys. Much love. Guys, I have a little bit of context. I'm currently on an alt account and I am playing Deathy Spirit Mirage, which is a build that I did not make, and it is the worst build I've ever seen in my life. Someone made it, called it Deathy Spirit Mirage, and now I'm playing it. So this is a little bit of context.
Let's go.
And this build starts with 6 purple items, by the way. That's the... I'm following this build to the T.
Warden's missing.
Five minutes is up. Jungle's up. It's my time. It's my time. I need to farm my Boundless Spirit.
What the fuck?
Boundless by 10 minutes. I don't think it's really going to be possible, though, unfortunately. I think realistically, I have to put Boundless and I have to sell something. Wait. All slots are full. Wait, what do you mean? It builds off extra spirit. Okay, so I have to... First, I have to put Improved Spirit in the quick buy. I see.
Let's take out Krill.
Oh, this is good.
You can't stop the wind. I will heal.
I mean, this is good. I'm on good pace right now. I'm on good pace right now.
Are you missing?
This build is gonna cook. There's no way. We'll see though.
Both.
Warden's missing.
Wait, that did 300 damage. That's not bad. That's not bad. I need denies. I need to prioritize denies. Oh, okay. This guy literally runs just straight at me every time he has a stun on him. He's just like, I don't care. I'm running at you. Dude, if I could have monster rounds, this build would be like infinitely more feasible.
My power is yours to wield.
I have ordnance missing.
Cat.
How did that hit me?
Oh, I want the bag. I need the bag. I need every source of farm that I can possibly get. Oh wait, the small camp has respawned as well. This guy needs to give it to me. It's all good though. Oh wait, shit.
Ordnance missing.
Okay, I'm gonna have improved spirit. Wait a second.
No, if you come up though, I might be.
Oh my god, my shiv's in there.
Oh, I'm dead.
How much does my scarab steal right now? Quite a lot.
To say Small and Crow is missing.
Mo and Kroll is missing. My bad, King. My bad.
It's probably going.
Yo, 8 minutes are up. I'm gonna steal their fucking saves. Oh wait, there he is. Oh shit. What should I do? Oh shit. Right, boundless is the next item, right? I forgot about that. That could be a problem. A lot of people here.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Man. Alright, 1 second. Let me just put boundless on my quick buy. Boundless before 10 minutes is looking tough, guys. There's no way we're hitting the 10-minute time. Yeah, we're just not. It's just not happening, man.
What the fuck are these noobs doing?
Wait, is that focus on the? I feel like that's focus on the shiv. I feel like I recognize that voice. I feel like that's focus. That makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely fucking hit that here.
There's a Mo and Curl here.
I know, dude. He was so close.
I need to farm. I need to farm. I'm not even close to hitting the timing. I'm not even close to hitting the timing, guys. The problem.
Yeah.
There's no shot. We're hitting the timing. Yeah, I need to get the lane creeps first.
And she just fucking.
I need to get this lane farm. I also need to get the camps too.
Calico's going.
Carrying these lane creeps is not ideal. I need to get to like a lane where I'm alone. Like yellow, for example.
She changed.
Grey Talon's going there. Okay, what I'm gonna do, Grey Talon's gonna catch this wave. I'm gonna cut the next wave so I can get that alone without sharing it.
Let her go on you and I can just jump up.
I need to like melee because I do so little fucking damage because I have 0 orange items. Okay, Warden's here. I need to go for the denies. I need to go for like every deny here.
Don't
Oh,
die
fuck,
for
I
a
can't
granny.
get any more than that. Yeah, there's not a lot of camps left. The problem is I can't farm the tier 3 camps, which is where a lot of the money is.
I can, okay.
I can't farm the tier 3 camps because I'm just way too weak.
She's going blue.
Ordnance missing.
The spirit urn is waiting.
I see warden. I see warden.
She's back.
I need to keep farming.
Dude, they have like how many fucking tanks?
Guys, I think the boundless timing is getting there. I just need to farm the safes. So what I need to do is I need to make my way to the left side of the map. I'm gonna clear this wave and then I'm gonna speed zip.
They will die by the sword.
Oh wait, did I skill the wrong ability? I skilled my 3. Was I supposed to skill my 1? Uh-oh.
Let's just get it. We can get it.
I see Calico.
Oh my god, bro.
I mean, the fucking skill is stupid.
Okay. Run invalid? Wait, what? I'll look at the build after. Okay, I need to farm.
Nice, good job.
I'll get that after. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna hit like a 14-minute timing on this. I'm not gonna lie. Someone go yellow. That would be my job, but
I wouldn't just tell you from yellow to purple.
that would be my job to go yellow. But that's not where the most souls are for me right now, and so I need to not be there. I need to be wherever the most souls are. I think we can hit a 13-minute timing, maybe. Oh, Shiv needs to get the fuck out of here. All good. I'm just kidding. No hate though. Wait, I can steal their safes. Wait, I can steal their safes. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. I need to run. I have such a big bag. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna have it. Wait, I'm gonna get it by 13 minutes. After this camp, I think I have it.
Alright, good. We got off. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it. I just need some flex slots. Okay, wait, I have it. Wait, I have it.
Let's go purple. Your mastery of
Oh my god.
will go down
Yeah, now I just put reach. Why do I have reach in Spirit Strike? But it's okay. I'm gonna follow it. Wait, Spirit Strike could actually be fire though. Spirit Strike could actually be fire. I'm online right now. Kind of online.
Gently used.
Wait, one stack did 100 damage? Wait a second. This guy was slowing X. Wait, why am I playing against Kadim?
I'm speeding into purple.
I feel like I'm playing against like real players. Isn't Kadim and Face It? Just one, is this a new meta? This is not. Please do not replicate this at home. Did a mod change the title, please? So wait, so that people can understand what's going on. Mod check. Maybe I'll mod Yams and let him change the title. One sec. Alright, Yams, good luck. Good luck, Yams. Have fun. I just gave him the unpaid janitor true.
You're just in 20.
Well, people are calling bridge buffs timing. I mean, this has to be at least phantom average, right? People just called the bridge buff timings. This guy's farming with Warden ult. I mean, this has to be at least phantom average. Can I even win a fight against this guy? Like, I don't think I can win a fight against anyone. I think I just have to be in the back line. What's my next buy? Oh wait, I can buy Mystic Shot. Here we go. Wait, can I farm the Ancients? Let me see. I won't let you kill me. Surely I can farm the Ancients, right?
Run away.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Wait, I can farm them actually. Wait, I can farm them hella.
God damn, these fucking rats.
All good. 2 down, we can group up a bit.
Let's get blue.
Hayes, can you come help blue?
Wait, I have Max Scarab now.
No, she's protecting.
This is about to be insane.
It's just the first tower though.
Okay.
Why didn't Warden keep pushing here? I feel like he could have.
That's true.
Guys, how am I gonna fit this in my flex slots? It's just I think there's more than 8 items. I'm gonna need to make some decisions. All right, let me show up to this fight real quick. Oh boy.
Take out Warden. Warden is on patrol.
He's one. Please no. Divine barrier? I'm dead.
Fuck.
What the fuck am I looking at? This is Deathy's Spirit Mirage. This is a build that I totally made, right? It's definitely not made by this guy named Chills, who just made the worst build humanly possible. Yeah. Alright, Spirit Strike now.
One from blue needs to go
Slowing bolts. Damage output. Yeah, that's my outgoing damage. Oh my god. End of my life, bro. Yeah, my team is up 20k, so they're winning despite me, though. I should have went green. I don't know why I didn't just go green. Wait, I might be able to just own this guy, though. Wait, this guy just like TP'd to the fucking to the ends of the earth. Wait, Mystic Shot goes hard on this build, though. Mystic Shot goes hard. I just need to tornado Spirit Strike people, right? That's got to be the play. Tornado Spirit Strike them, and then I think I'm good.
I see Warden.
See you, Warden.
Let's push yellow.
They're all missing, so I don't love this, but it's all good. So they're not all missing. There's some action happening purple.
Let's push yellow.
There's a lot missing now.
I'm gonna see if I can get.
There's a coward.
I'll rotate to green.
Or I mean green, yeah.
Wait, this build actually cooks? There's just no one fighting me. It's just like... I'm actually just playing... like PvE right now. Okay, wait, there's about to be a fight. Wait, there's about to be a fight.
Bridge buffs in a minute.
Oh my god, wait, I just cooked this guy. Wait. How do I have no fire rate? Oh my god, wait. Wait. Chills is the goat. This build is goated. Okay, what do I buy next? I have to buy a rapid recharge, I guess, since I can't fit any other thing. I need more flex slots.
You good?
Wait, I'm coming to help, guys.
Sorry, I'm like hard focusing. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I was just making sure.
I'm probably dead here.
Oh, you guys are still fighting?
Boom.
Nah, you're good.
Abram's right there.
Wait, what? This guy's the fucking goat.
Yeah, I'm getting bridge buff.
I got just escaped. Really not that bad, I swear. Oh, this build clearly is the best build ever. Oh my god, wait, this guy just... Wait, can I actually just... Wait, okay, I'm gonna limit test a little bit here. How much damage can I do? Oh my god, that guy's 1 health. Wait a second. I just don't have any lifesteal. Like, that's a bit of an issue. Soul Shredder bullets would be way better on this. If I had actual items, this build's probably wouldn't be terrible. It's not good. They're just really bad. Yeah, this build is not good, guys. This build specifically is not good. Spirit Mirage I can see being fine, but this version of it specifically is dog shit. Oh boy. I mean, this Warden is just crazy.
Our purple guardian has been.
My lash is dead as fuck though.
Wait, oh, I thought you were with me, Mirage. My bad, my bad.
Why would I be with that guy? All good, it's all good. Okay, what's my next item here? I haven't used Spirit Strike once. Chat, do I get an okay to sell Spirit Strike so I can get Arcane Surge? Thank you. Or Surge of Power. Chat, should I... am I okay to do that? Or do you guys allow me? Okay, sold. Okay. Should I get Surge of Power or Arcane Surge? Surge of Power?
Just gave 1,000 back to him.
Oh, that's not good.
Should I come help?
If we lose, I'm blaming it on that 100%.
Bro, I got comboed mid Shival. Sorry.
Oh, that's unlucky.
The urn has been delivered.
No, just back for green.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this build is peaked, and I feel like from here it just gets worse and worse. Like from here it just gets worse. We should probably mid boss soon. I mean, they do have Abrams. If they try to push this tower, I mean, I'm gonna just kill them. Oh wait, I have a select slot for Quicksilver. Holy shit. I'm very limited by my flex slots at the moment.
Top of mid.
I'm coming to middle.
I'm disarmed.
We could probably do mid off of that because they're just not like they're not fighting at all.
Let's go mid.
Go mid.
Take mid and then I have ults just in case.
Wait. How much fucking... Did my Scarab just deal 600 damage? Did my Scarab just deal 600? Wait.
Just somebody parry.
Kill 7, kill 7.
Oh my god. Wait. Wait. Chills.
Let's go. Good call on mid. Whoever called that.
Guys, I have 2 green items, but I have 2100 health. Wait, let me go to Wraith. Oh, she has ult actually.
Push
Does she have slowing here? She doesn't. Wait, she has Echo Shard, right? What the fuck is going on here?
Never mind, you're crazy.
Oh, my Wraith. I mean my haze helped me.
I can't be letting it Abrams.
The scaling on 1 is 1.4.
The Jinn blessed me with many gifts.
Guys, I can't buy any of the items that are here, so now we have to buy. Now we have to go in the. I think we have to go in the situationals. I think we have to go in the situationals items, guys. What should I do for the situationals?
You guys can probably take 2. There's 2
Arcane Surge? I don't have space. Oh wait, no, I have a flex slot. I can Arcane Surge. Wait, you're right.
She's trying to heal.
Just back up. Just back up. Just back up. We got the shot.
Yeah, just back
Okay,
up.
my team is telling me just back up. I listen to my IGLs. I listen to my IGLs. Oh wait, I want them to chase me so bad. Oh, I wanted them to chase me. Oh, they're not chasing me. No, man. No sell ammo scav? I can't. It's in the build. It's in the build, bro. I'm respectful of the build.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
We can do urn probably.
Wait.
Yeah, they do have 7 ult, but we can kind of play it lightly.
How does Arcane Surge work with my 3? I mean, it works with my Scarabs, probably. I guess it's good enough.
Yeah, then let's do it.
Okay, I think I have to go. I mean, I can't buy Toxic Bullets since it's in the do not buy thing.
It's their idea.
I think I'll buy Situational, Pristine Emblem. Always buy. Pushing purple is such a bad play here, but it's okay.
They think it's their idea.
You got her?
Oh, she ran.
Push with the rejuvenator.
We should definitely not let them get this turn.
The urn has been dropped.
Wraith is on her way.
Oh fuck. Guys, I'm stealing infinite amounts of health. I won't lie. I have 3.2k health right now. Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Hey, what are we doing over here when we're trying to fight?
We're getting shrine. Were you not listening to the plan?
Shit, he wasn't listening to the plan.
The urn has been delivered.
Are you guys going in on that?
27 kill.
Oh my god! Wait. Wait a second. Wait a second. We could be cooking. Wait. Oh, I think I need a little bit more farm.
Nice.
Wait, never mind. I'm showing up.
Oh god, that parry.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah, now they have to be pretty worried about patron dropping.
Okay, what's in the situational next? Majestic leap? Yeah, that seems good. Seems pretty good. Allows me to cover great distances. Wait, I see a wraith. Wait, target acquired. Target acquired. Where's the wraith? Where is she? Where is the wraith? Wait, she's up there. This guy's a psycho.
She's very low.
Wait, she has Echo Shard TP. Wait, she has Echo Shard TP. Wait, this is the wraith has Echo Shard TP.
Ooh,
oh my god, she's a genius.
Soon, right?
Yeah, it should be. Let's just push up our lanes.
Will sustain me.
I got a spin, I got 10k.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
This is honestly peak deadlock. I mean, Eternus deadlock is boring. This is actually like, this is where the innovation happens. I like to see it.
Good shit. Just down patron and maybe it'll go up.
Continues to buy us. Time has come to summon me.
I mean, I think we just stay.
Do we want to back up for mid?
Yeah.
Okay, my team wants to back up for mid. I listen to the IGL then. Oh, I'm just listening to my IGL. I'm not gonna counter call him. He's my king.
On me.
I gotta claim this build. Why?
He has no attack speed. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Hey guys, what do I go next? What do I go next? What do we think? Tesla bullets? That seems good. Tesla bullet seems good.
Bridge buffs.
Oh wait, survival. Guys, I like Tesla bullets. I mean, it makes sense, guys. It makes sense. Think about it. From full spirit, think about how much damage Tesla bullets is gonna do. I mean, look, it does 57 instead of 30. It does double the damage. Think about that for a second. You guys aren't thinking about it.
Should be up right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused.
My team's confused.
Grab purple. Can anyone go? Oh, let's do mid. Let's do mid. Wraith is all the way over there.
Wait.
I have ult.
See ya.
Nice.
Very nice.
Come here, trip.
Bro, wait, this build hard counter 7. Wait, this build actually hard counter 7. Wait a second.
Yo, Mirage, how do you do that much gun damage? You like don't even have that many gun items.
Fucked in the ass.
May your blades continue to strength true, Shiv.
Wait till one of them spawns so I can
Raise the Jin.
Your life is my life.
Alright, guys.
Thank you for bringing me true.
What a great game. What a great game. Oh boy. Five stars, I mean. I'm Ascendant 5, let's go. Guys, this wasn't even that bad. This was Oracle 3. Oracle 3, guys. Okay, let's look at my damage. Let's look at my damage dealt by type. My gun still did more damage. My Scarabs doing 7,000 damage is kind of insane. Especially since I maxed Scarabs instead of 3 first. That's kind of crazy. Did we not change the title? What's the title? Look, I smurfed because I was gifted 20 subs. I was gifted 20 subs to play this build, okay? Alright, one sec, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom. Give me a sec. Out of water? I'm getting some water. One second. Alright, back. The build actually goated? No, it's not. It's terrible. The build is terrible. Alright. You guys wanted another troll build? Is that what you wanted? For 20 subs, make us a real Spirit Mirage build? I'll probably play around with it. Okay, what troll build do you guys... Thwomp Walking? I've already done that. Echo Shard TP Wraith is kind of crazy. Why didn't I build situational sooner? Because I was trying to follow the build. Stomp Dynamo? Stomp Dynamo is not troll enough. Gun Pocket? I don't think Gun Pocket's good enough. Gun Sinclair? Yeah, Gun Sinclair could actually be troll enough. How to counter this build? Bro, I'm rushing Boundless Spirit. I'm useless. The only way that you counter this build by just playing the game. You counter this build by just playing the game, bro. Mystic Reverb, Ult Geist. Just play 7, that's troll enough. No, it's not. Gun Geist? Okay, how is Gun Geist troll? Did I use the purple kinetic dash once? I mean, I used it, but I don't really think it did anything. I won't lie. You guys need some real troll shit. Yeah, you guys are like... Spirit Mo? Yeah, Spirit Mo sounds funny. Echo Shard Sun 7. Gun 7. Melee Geist. Majestic Leap Reverb Ult Geist. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a couple options. So reverb Altgeist is gonna be one option. Spirit Haze Echo Knife. Okay, I'm down for that. So option number 2 is gonna be Spirit Haze. So like Altgeist with reverb, Spirit Haze, or Gun Magician. We'll do those. One second. Let me do a little poll. Which roll? Spirit Haze, Knife Echo Shard, Knife Echo. What was the other one that I said? It was, wait, what did I say? Oh yeah, reverb Altgeist, and Gun Sinclair. Okay, 1 minute quickly, boom. It's on Twitch. Sorry, I'm too lazy to make a YouTube poll as well, and I have way more viewers on Twitch right now, so we'll let Twitch decide. I'm sorry, YouTube. I love you guys. Pretty sure you can't put reverb on our ult. You can. Holy shit, wait, this is close. Wait, you guys don't know which one you want. It looks like it's not going to be Geist. That was very close. Get your votes in right now. This is the closest thing ever. If you're not voting, you could change the entire thing. Yo, thanks for the 2 months, Hector. Okay, so far, Gun Sinclair is winning. If you want to see me play Spirit Haze instead, vote for Spirit Haze. Quickly. Look at the Abrams redeem. Okay, I'm going to refund the redeem since we're doing this right now. Redeems, I'm going to refund it real quick. I'm sorry. I refunded your points since we're doing the troll build. Okay, Spirit Haze won. Okay, Spirit Haze won. Okay.
Apologies.
I am the bright light star.
What are the other heroes? I'll probably pick Haze, Calico, and Furnace or something. Oh wait, no, I have to put Lash.
I ain't about a fun little fact. The Lash used to do an uppercut.
Please go melee charge. I'm down. I'm down. Do we have a build? Anybody have a build in game? Echo. Double dagger Haze. Oh god. Bro, just put everything. Go the fuck to sleep. Should I do this? Does this make sense? Ups toxic melee. Toxic melee. Yeah, I don't see it. Zera? Does Zera have a double dragger? Epic sleep dagger build. Oh, this build looks kind of good. Alright, I'll do it. This build doesn't look full troll, but then again, this is an Ascendant 5 account technically, right? So.
Hey is your name. Your name's too real.
Before you allow yourself to live your own.
Going in. Thank you.
Also, I can't calm, obviously. What is the name? Melee items are OP, please nerf. This was like a while ago when melee items were actually OP. This guy's like kind of a real player. Makes sense because I'm Ascendant 5, I guess.
Good shit. I feel back.
No. I'm gonna have to put on my tryhard pants here. Oh, I keep missing. This guy's getting denied a lot, though. Oh, I missed. All good. What am I supposed to upgrade? It's unclear what I'm supposed to upgrade. What am I supposed to buy? Extra stam? Okay. My 3.
They won't know what it feels to be helpless.
I feel like I'm gonna go a little bit freestyle. I'm gonna buy melee lifesteal too. Actually, fuck it. No, I won't. I'm kind of I'm actually like freezing this guy. He doesn't know like what to do. It's actually.
Well, someone's looking to make a statement.
Be still.
If only I had my dagger there. Felt kind of bad. This guy's getting full frozen on.
If you like that, I got some other stuff that fell off the truck.
Alright, I'll stop freezing. I'm not gonna be too mean to this guy. This is actually shameless as fuck. It's just my habits. It's actually just my habits. I'm too used to playing serious. How do you counter freezing? You try not to let it. You try to not to let it happen in the first place. It's best. The best counter is like to not, you know, let the freeze happen.
So
realistically, once the freeze happens, sometimes you're kind of, you know, you're kind of in trouble.
Oh, you're better, Pocket. You're fucking better.
That was nice.
Wait, my knife actually did like so much damage with burst and shit. It did like 150. This guy's gonna like think that like Hayes is an OP laner or some shit after this. If I dive him, I feel like I can. I'll get him next wave.
I will dance, and they will duck. No need to try that.
They destroyed the Guardian on Drelich.
Beginner's coming blue.
I got ganked.
I'm coming to the paradox.
Do I just go straight up Quicksilver? I mean, this seems kind of crazy, but you know, I'll do it. Not having ammo scav in this build seems insane to me. Wait.
Might want to get a new item. Bring them down one at a time.
Can we buy Quicksilver real quick?
Here's your chance to
On the move.
There's 4 on the right side right now. It's not ideal. He has now full health, unfortunately, so it's going to be quite difficult to kill him. If he overextends, then maybe I can. Not in the middle of the wave, though, but... This is what we call a zoning ult. What we call a zoning ult.
I see McGinnis.
I'm kind of smoking him, but I just do no damage.
Dance through my enemies.
I mean, here he can actually die. Oh, I missed. I think I'm actually dead here. Oh, wait, he's actually a coward. Oh boy. Oh wow, there's a lot of people. I'm not a haze main. This build is terrible, which is perfect. This is exactly what we wanted to do. Alright, it's time to go blue. Wait, this Abrams is hella fed. Could be a problem. Paradox does have swap. Oh, I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Oh my god. What the fuck? There's actually a lot of people just on the right side. I think I just gotta go to the left side of the map. Right side of the map is kind of fucked.
They've taken our blue.
My pocket has 9 kills. Wait. It's popping off.
Our blue walker is under attack.
I'm actually behind the Infernus now.
I'm behind you, Ray. Let's get this.
I walk in shadow. Your blow crumbles.
Putting to test permanently. I should probably go Enchanter's Barrier. Realistically. Fuck Swift Striker, what am I doing? I go Enchanters. And then I go for a gank on the Ivy with my Enchanter's Barrier. Newly acquired.
I see Ivy.
He's out. Oh well.
Green walker is under attack.
Dude, I can't aim.
Bridge buffs in 10.
Bridge buffs in 10. Oh my god, we're calling bridge buff timings.
Boss has arrived.
I'll look for a gank yellow here. Guys does not have ult, so we should definitely look for her. Oh no, I missed. I'm so bad.
Ivy's flying to yellow.
No one can resist.
You peeled back.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
I see an furnace. So, let's take out the furnace.
Abrams like ulted. So that's why I didn't go. If you guys didn't hear, I heard the Abrams ult. We're gonna go Tesla next. I feel like I need Tesla.
Smelling this urn? I have Dynamo ult.
I feel like we don't really care about this Abrams.
Yo, I'm not doing this urn, guys. I'm just holding it purple.
There's nobody
okay.
here. Well,
No, there's a lot here. Yeah, we're getting waves up.
There's actually their entire
Just
team,
keep
bro.
pushing, just keep pushing.
Survive.
Actually, their entire team.
I'm just dropping urn. I got 3.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's a big bag. Holy fuck. Holy
They're
shit.
going for the urn.
That's massive. Well, let's now go through walls, I guess.
I'm trying to pick up the urn. McGinnis is low.
Guys has swap. Wait, maybe I can make it to the urn in time. Come on, McGinnis, please go for it. Oh god.
Furnace and guys are
Oh! Get me out. Yeah. Wait, who got the urn? Did we get the urn? Did they get the urn? I don't know.
Purple, right?
Yep.
I'm here. I'm on a flank. I'm on a flank.
Oh, this build's crazy good. Alright, guys. Next item. Wait, there's these items here. What's my next item? Do I go Surge of Power? Or do I just save for Echo Shard? SOP or Echo Shard, guys? Echo. Okay, alright, guys. Sure. Where is it? Wait, where is it?
Nice,
Oh, there
nice,
it is.
nice. We got the yellow walker too.
Pretty sure I just eliminate the
high
Sabrams,
diggity.
although there's 2 of them, so maybe not. Oh, bro just got melted.
Well done.
Guys, the only problem is that I don't think I can really farm tier 3s. Because I don't have any lifesteal. I have nothing. So that's a small little problem. You can for sure, bro. I can't. I have 900 health, no lifesteal. Like, I can farm them, but it's going to be ultra painful. Bro runs away. Okay, I'm going to let him think he's safe, right? Did he actually zip? He did. He actually zipped. Bro's actually terrified. Alright, let's try farming the tier 3. Let's just try it, see how painful it is. It's kind of painful, I won't lie. It's kind of painful. I mean, I'm just going to lose, like, my entire health while doing this. I can, it's just very painful. Real life steal from your Tesla procs? I don't have any life steal, bro.
Nice. That was just a well transfer to pocket.
Oh, I missed.
Yo, Ray's cooking on blue.
I need to buy.
There's a bunch coming yellow.
Wait, can I just kill this Infernus? You think he's gonna keep going? I have Echo Shard.
My personal favorite, but when I'm looking to cause degenerate
I'm coming in hot on
He's right
Dynamo.
here.
Yellow.
I even missed. It doesn't matter. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
His gun buff on the left.
Oh!
I don't want it. I don't
Yo!
want
They don't care about the wave! Holy. Yeah, these guys are gods. Yeah, they're god gamers. Oh my god, what a movie. Movie Black Hole. Holy fuck. Pickle Frog, take notes.
What a mid.
I'm just kidding. You break your decks if your Inferno's there? That's funny.
Maybe have Wraith push blue out. Take
Okay, guys, what's my next item? Is it Surge of Power? Probably, right? Surely it's Surge of Power. Like, realistically, the fact that I don't have my greens filled out is a fucking travesty, right? But I'm not building smart. I'm building meme. Like, guys, if you ever do this and you don't have your greens filled out, you're just hard trolling. Which I am. I really need to, like, make it to this fight if possible, but also getting this wave is going to give us some nice pressure on the map.
They just get this urn. Let him have it. We get blue walker out of it. Green walker is one shot. You can just tank it if you need to.
Yeah, watch this chat. Observe. Observe, observe.
Shit.
Wasn't that peak? Okay. Now we're on the hunt. Now we're on the hunt. Wait, I have enough for surge power. Wait. I should probably buy Spirit Strike too. Okay.
This is like a perfect economy game for a Dynamo. I want to be so poor relative to everyone.
No more farming, guys. No more farming.
I think there's gonna be like a weird meta where I farm camps and then I just go and die and give us.
Oh, this guy's just smogging me, bro.
Crazy meta. Yeah, I think it'll develop. There are champs in this game that are like not soul dependent.
My Dynamo player is discovering supports. Wait, what? Did I not echo shard there? No! Oh fuck.
You should run.
That's a fat sack. 800 here.
Ooh. Love it.
What do I buy? Do I just buy enduring speed, guys? Like, what do I do?
I need to take mid.
I need green items. What's the green item? Healbane. It's gotta be Healbane. It's gotta be Healbane.
If we have Wraith and Haze, I think we just shred it.
This guy says if we have Wraith and Haze, I think we just shred it, bro. I don't think he knows what build I'm going, bro. I don't think he understands I do no damage to mid boss. It is 0. Use magic carpet while invis? Yeah, probably. Maybe that should be my next item. Realistically, I just farm one more wave and then I go invis. What the fuck is this?
We're here now. You want to just send it?
No one will bar my path.
Abrams isn't level 5 ult yet.
Oh yeah.
I think we should just send it.
Yeah,
Great.
When this guy's away from a wave, I believe I can kill him.
That's just free damage on it.
Oh, he knows, bro.
Oh no.
This guy knows.
I have Dynamo ult to secure it.
They could be anywhere.
Geist and Paradox afflicted.
Get back on it. Get back on it. Shred it.
The rejuvenator is descending. Your aim is impeccable.
I'm locked in right now, guys.
Yellow, the spirit urn is waiting to be clicked.
Spirit buff.
Yo, what's my next item? Improved spirit, maybe? I'm down. Well, why is there a trooper there?
I'll slip right through them.
Hi, Deathy. Obscurus player here. Could you stop griefing my lobbies with Spirit, Mirage, and Spirit and Haze? Thanks. Sorry, no can do. No can do. I will. Here, watch this. I'm gonna let the Ivy think he's getting away scot-free. And then I'm gonna miss both sleep daggers on him. This is Aura. I'm threatening him.
Moving into position.
Wait, I hear guys farming. Here I come.
Good night. I'm not finished.
Oh, man. I need improved burst, bro. I do no damage.
Yeah, I think we push base.
Could be an ambush.
We just take trades. 1-for-1s are good.
Should I just go boundless next? I kind of like those boundless rush.
Mirage can teleport onto us, right?
Yeah. There's the detective. Night.
Yeah.
Go where I wish.
Wait, is my Wraith going in? She's kind of a psycho now. Wait, maybe not. Maybe she's actually cooking.
If you think this is impressive, wait until I get going.
Oh wait, my Wraith is cooking.
I will strengthen you. They only have one shrine left. The ritual must continue.
I think we won.
I think we leave.
To complete the ritual.
Okay, this guy, my IGL called to leave. My IGL called to leave. I'm leaving. I'm listening to my IGL.
Won't have the rejuvenator for much longer.
One-to-one trades are good when you have rejuve? Yeah, generally, yeah. They were generally good. If you're down this much, obviously you kind of don't want to die because you're going to give them a ton of money, but... Man, when I get boundless, it's going to be a movie. I just need to get boundless. Like, can I one-shot the wave with Cold Front here? Oh. Oh fuck, I missed both my daggers. Reset, reset!
I'm 400 souls off of Refresher.
Wait, I stay in Smoke Bomb while meleeed. Wait, what's the play? You can be perma Smoke Bomb if all you do is melee and use Cold Front.
Is there a fight happening green?
You can run to iron. It's free.
Oh my god, oh my god, holy. Oh, wasn't that so satisfying?
Opportunities to succeed.
Big affliction. Guys,
Wait, where's Abrams? I hear Abrams. Oh, bro's literally 1 HP.
Nice.
I've never even seen someone more 1 than him.
Need help on blue.
Frostfire, wow. Refresher for a 3rd dagger. Wait, yeah, that would be insane. Oh, that would be insane actually. Alright. Super fun, 5 stars, and now I never play on this account again. Look at my damage by type here. Well, this was a Phantom game, look at this. Nah, guys. Realistically, that's probably going to be it for me. I'm pretty tired, and had the tournament. Started streaming like 7.5 hours ago, so slightly short stream for me, but you know. All right, I'm gonna raid someone. Who do I raid? Should I raid Naked? It's Naked or Jonas, I think. Naked just went live, so probably raid him, right? Show him some love. I'll show Naked some love. All right, YouTube chat, show some love. All right, everybody, have a great night. Thanks.